How to Control Your Mouth, Mind, Mood, and Money, written by Peter A. Soul, published by Audiobooks, LOA. In this audiobook, we reveal the proven methods to take control of your mouth, mind, mood, and money. Introduction. Have you ever felt like you're not quite living the life you envisioned? Like something's holding you back, but you can't quite put your finger on it? The truth is, the power to change your life lies within you, within your words, your thoughts, your emotions, and even your money. These four pillars, seemingly separate, are intricately woven together, shaping your experiences and dictating your outcomes. Your words have the power to build bridges or burn them, to inspire or to deflate. They are the architects of your relationships and the foundation of your influence. Your thoughts, often unseen and underestimated, are the seeds of your reality. They determine your perspective, fuel your motivations, and ultimately create the world you experience. Your emotions, the vibrant colors of your inner landscape, act as powerful compasses, guiding your decisions and influencing your actions. And your money, a tangible reflection of your choices and priorities, represents your relationship with abundance and security. What if you could harness the combined power of these four forces? What if you could consciously choose the words you speak, the thoughts you entertain, the emotions you embrace, and the way you manage your money? Imagine the life you could create. In this audiobook, we'll embark on a transformative journey to master your mouth, communication, expression, influence, mind, thoughts, mindset, beliefs, mood, emotions, feelings, resilience, and money, finances, wealth, abundance. We'll delve into proven methods and practical strategies, offering you the tools to take control of these crucial aspects of your life. You'll learn how to communicate with clarity and impact, cultivate a positive and empowering mindset, navigate your emotions with intelligence and grace, and build a healthy and prosperous financial future. We'll explore the subtle yet profound connections between these four pillars, revealing how they work together to shape your reality. This isn't about quick fixes or empty promises. It's about deep, lasting transformation. It's about understanding the underlying principles that govern your life and equipping you with the skills to rewrite your story. It's about breaking free from limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging behaviors and stepping into a life of purpose, fulfillment, and authentic success. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and start living on your terms? The journey begins. Now, let's dive in. Please help support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. Thanks for inspiring us to create more content for you. Now, let's begin. Chapter 1. The Power of Words. Words. They are the building blocks of communication, the currency of connection, the very essence of how we interact with the world and each other. They hold a power so profound, so capable of shaping reality, that it's easy to underestimate their influence. Words can build bridges or burn them, inspire hope or inflict pain, foster understanding or breed resentment. The words we choose, whether spoken aloud or whispered internally, have the potential to create ripples that extend far beyond the immediate moment. They are the architects of our relationships, the sculptors of our self-perception, and the painters of the world we inhabit. Think about it for a moment. A simple thank you can brighten someone's day. A heartfelt compliment can boost their confidence, and a word of encouragement can ignite their motivation. Conversely, a careless remark can wound deeply, a harsh criticism can shatter someone's spirit, and a string of negative self-talk can erode self-esteem. The power of words lies not just in their literal meaning, but also in the intent behind them, the tone in which they are delivered, and the context in which they are received. Our words are not merely sounds vibrating in the air. They are imbued with energy, carrying the weight of our emotions, beliefs, and experiences. They are a reflection of our inner world, a window into our thoughts and feelings. When we speak, we are not simply conveying information, we are expressing ourselves, revealing our values, and shaping the perceptions of others. Every conversation, every interaction is an opportunity to use our words constructively, to build connections, and to create a positive impact. The power of words extends beyond interpersonal communication. The words we use when talking to ourselves, our inner dialogue, have a profound impact on our self-image and our overall well-being. Negative self-talk, that constant stream of self-criticism and doubt, can undermine our confidence, sabotage our efforts, and limit our potential. Conversely, positive self-talk filled with affirmations and encouragement can bolster our resilience, fuel our motivation, and empower us to achieve our goals. The way we speak to ourselves shapes our beliefs about ourselves and influences our actions in the world. Consider the impact of words in different contexts. In the workplace, clear and concise communication is essential for effective collaboration and successful outcomes. Ambiguous language can lead to misunderstandings, while harsh or disrespectful words can create a toxic work environment. In contrast, respectful and encouraging communication fosters teamwork, boosts morale, and enhances productivity. In personal relationships, words are the lifeblood of connection. Expressing love and appreciation strengthens bonds, while expressing anger or resentment can create distance and conflict. Learning to communicate effectively, to express our needs and feelings constructively, is crucial for building healthy and fulfilling relationships. The power of words is also evident in the realm of persuasion and influence. Skilled orators, writers and marketers understand the art of using language to sway opinions, motivate action, and inspire change. They carefully choose their words to evoke emotions, appeal to logic, and create a compelling narrative. The power of words can be harnessed for good, to promote positive social change, or for ill, to manipulate and deceive. Developing awareness of the power of words is the first step towards using them more effectively. Pay attention to the words you use, both in your internal dialogue and in your interactions with others. Notice the impact your words have on yourself and on those around you. Are your words building bridges or creating barriers? Are they inspiring hope or fostering negativity? Are they reflecting your true intentions and values? Once you become more aware of the power of words, you can begin to make conscious choices about the language you use. Choose words that are kind, compassionate, and respectful. Choose words that uplift and inspire. Choose words that reflect your authentic self and contribute to a positive and harmonious environment. Cultivating a mindful approach to communication involves not just choosing our words carefully, but also listening attentively to the words of others. Truly listening with empathy and understanding allows us to grasp the nuances of meaning and to connect with others on a deeper level. It fosters mutual respect and strengthens the bonds of communication. The journey towards mastering the power of words is ongoing. It requires continuous self-reflection, a willingness to learn and grow, and a commitment to using language consciously and responsibly. As we refine our communication skills, we enhance our ability to connect with others, to express ourselves authentically, and to create the reality we desire. The power of words lies within each of us, waiting to be harnessed for good. It is a power that can transform our lives and the lives of those around us. Remember, every word you speak is a seed you plant. Choose your words wisely and cultivate a garden of positive communication. Chapter 2. Speak with purpose. Every word you utter holds the potential to create ripples of change, and when you speak with purpose, that power is magnified exponentially. Speaking with purpose means communicating your thoughts thoughtfully, with clarity and intention. It's about understanding the impact of your words before they leave your lips. Whether you're sharing innovative ideas, giving constructive feedback, or simply having a casual conversation, the way you speak can significantly influence outcomes and shape perceptions. By speaking with purpose, you ensure that your message is not only heard, but also understood and respected. When you speak with purpose, you're not merely filling the silence. You're actively contributing to the conversation in a meaningful way. Every word counts. This doesn't imply that you must constantly speak or deliver profound pronouncements in every interaction. But when you do choose to speak, make it intentional. Silence can often be more powerful than words. However, when you decide to break the silence, ensure your message carries value. Purposeful speaking cultivates more effective communication, where each sentence serves as a stepping stone towards better understanding. Clarity is the cornerstone of speaking with purpose. When your words are clear, they are more likely to be understood and acted upon. Ambiguity or vague statements can lead to confusion and misunderstandings, making it difficult for others to grasp your point of view. To speak with clarity, focus on organizing your thoughts before expressing them. Simple, direct language is often the most powerful, ensuring your audience understands your message without needing to decipher your meaning. Clarity also prevents unnecessary arguments or debates that arise from unclear communication. In addition to clarity, speaking with purpose involves choosing the right tone for the situation. Tone is as crucial as the words themselves. The way you say something can completely alter its meaning. A harsh tone can make even the most innocent comment sound like an attack, while a calm and respectful tone can make difficult feedback feel constructive. When you speak with purpose, you consider not only the content of your message, but also the emotions it might evoke. This ensures that your communication fosters connection and cooperation rather than conflict. Think about how your words might be received and adjust your tone accordingly. Are you speaking to a superior, a peer, or a subordinate? The context of your conversation should inform your choice of tone. Effective communication is a skill honed through practice, and speaking with purpose is fundamental to mastering this skill. Purposeful speaking isn't about achieving perfection in every conversation, but rather about being mindful of how you come across. It involves thinking before you speak, being aware of your audience, and understanding the potential impact of your words. When you speak with purpose, you take control of the narrative, empowering you to influence outcomes in your favor. It's not about saying what is easy or expected, but saying what is necessary and meaningful. Another critical aspect of speaking with purpose is listening. Active listening is essential for meaningful communication, enabling you to respond appropriately and make your words even more impactful. When you truly listen to someone, you gain insight into their perspective, allowing you to craft a more purposeful response. Listening also demonstrates respect for others, building a foundation of trust and understanding. Speaking with purpose is not solely about talking. It's about creating a two-way exchange where every voice is valued and heard. Ask clarifying questions, summarize what you've heard to ensure understanding, and offer non-verbal cues like nodding to show you are engaged. One of the greatest benefits of speaking with purpose is the ability to avoid misunderstandings. When you communicate with clear intention, you minimize the risk of your message being misinterpreted or taken out of context. Miscommunication often leads to conflict, frustration, and wasted time, all of which can be avoided by being purposeful in your speech. By ensuring that your message is concise, respectful, and aligned with your intentions, you create a more harmonious and productive interaction. Before important conversations, consider jotting down key points to ensure you communicate your message clearly and avoid ambiguity. Furthermore, Speaking with purpose is a powerful tool for personal growth. As you become more mindful of your speech, you cultivate stronger communication skills, equipping you to navigate various life situations with greater ease. Whether you are building relationships, leading a team, or simply engaging in everyday conversation, speaking with purpose allows you to express yourself more confidently and effectively. Over time, this intentionality will help you connect with others on a deeper level, foster mutual respect, and achieve your goals with greater ease. Reflect on your conversations. Identify areas where you could have communicated more effectively and practice implementing the principles of purposeful speaking. Speaking with purpose extends beyond simply choosing the right words. It encompasses a holistic approach to communication. It's about being present, engaging actively, and considering the impact of your words on others. By embracing these principles, you can transform your communication from a simple exchange of information into a powerful tool for connection, understanding, and positive change. It involves preparation, thinking about what you want to say before you say it. Organizing your thoughts allows for clearer communication. Audience awareness, considering who you are speaking to and tailoring your message accordingly. This shows respect and increases the likelihood of your message being well received. Emotional intelligence, being aware of the emotions you are conveying through your tone and choice of words, and how those emotions might be perceived by others. Active listening, truly hearing and understanding what others are saying, which enables more meaningful and productive responses. Reflection. Evaluating your communication after the fact to identify areas for improvement and continue refining your skills. By consciously cultivating the habit of speaking with purpose, you not only enhance your communication effectiveness, but also contribute to a more positive and understanding environment for yourself and those around you. Each conversation becomes an opportunity to connect, to learn, and to grow. Chapter 3. Silence as Strength. In our modern world, a world that thrives on constant communication, noise, and relentless activity, silence is often profoundly misunderstood. It's frequently perceived as a weakness, a sign of indifference, or even an awkward void that needs to be filled. However, contrary to this popular misconception, silence is a potent tool, a remarkable form of strength that many overlook. It's a wellspring of power that allows you to reflect, gather your thoughts, and maintain crucial control over your emotions and actions. In moments where others anticipate an immediate reaction or a ready answer, choosing silence can be a profound testament to your inner strength and deep self-awareness. The power of the pause. In the heat of conflict or disagreement, the natural human tendency is to respond immediately, to assert our opinions, defend our positions, and justify our actions. However, reacting impulsively often leads to regret, escalating tensions, and even irrevocably damaging relationships. Silence, on the other hand, offers the invaluable gift of space. It gives you the opportunity to pause, to think, and to choose your next step wisely. By holding back in these heated moments, you avoid uttering words you might later regret and grant yourself the chance to respond with greater thoughtfulness and care. Consider it a strategic retreat, a moment to regroup and formulate a more effective, less emotionally charged response. Emotional control through silence. Silence is a powerful instrument for emotional regulation. When faced with provocation or insult, your initial reaction might be a surge of anger, frustration, or defensiveness. Silence, however, offers you the remarkable ability to control these emotions before they dictate your actions. By choosing not to react in the heat of the moment, you prevent your emotions from getting the best of you and maintain your composure. This capacity to manage your emotions through silence is a hallmark of emotional maturity and self-discipline. It demonstrates an understanding of the power of restraint and the wisdom of choosing your battles, the unspoken language of silence. In numerous situations, silence speaks volumes, conveying far more than words ever could. It possesses the remarkable power to communicate disapproval, discomfort, or disagreement without uttering a single syllable. When someone behaves in a way that doesn't align with your values or disrespects you, silence can serve as a clear and unambiguous message that you do not condone their actions. Rather than engaging in a heated argument or giving them undue attention, your silence establishes a boundary, a way to communicate that their behavior is unacceptable without further fueling the flames of conflict. Silence as a catalyst for reflection. When we consciously choose to speak less and listen more, we create valuable space for introspection and understanding. The act of pausing before speaking allows us to consider the potential impact of our words and actions. It encourages mindfulness, urging us to be more thoughtful about our choices and to reflect deeply on what truly matters. In a world saturated with distractions, silence offers a rare opportunity to reconnect with our inner thoughts, align ourselves with our core values, and clarify our goals. Building trust through silence. In relationships, silence can be a powerful way to foster respect and trust. When you remain silent during a conversation or disagreement, it signals to others that you are not only listening attentively, but also processing their words thoughtfully. Silence demonstrates that you value the conversation enough to give it your full attention, without rushing to respond or interrupt. It can also signal that you are not merely trying to win an argument, but genuinely seeking to understand the other person's perspective. This active listening, conveyed through silence, builds rapport and strengthens the foundation of the relationship. Silence as a source of empowerment. There are times when silence is not just a reaction, but a deliberate choice that empowers you to take control of a situation. In moments of uncertainty, silence provides the clarity needed to observe, assess, and decide on the best course of action. Instead of being swept away by external pressures or overwhelming emotions, silence allows you to center yourself and make decisions from a place of strength rather than reaction. It enables you to remain calm and composed, even in the most challenging circumstances. The silent leader. In leadership, silence can be a sign of wisdom and confidence. A truly effective leader understands when to speak and when to remain silent. They recognize that sometimes the best way to lead is by setting a positive example through their actions, rather than by constantly issuing directives or pronouncements. Leaders who know when to pause or hold back their words create an environment where others feel heard and valued. Their silence allows others to step forward, share their thoughts, and contribute meaningfully to the discussion, fostering a sense of collaboration and mutual respect. Silence as a shield. Silence also offers protection. In a world where words can be easily twisted, misunderstood, or taken out of context, choosing silence can be a strategic way to safeguard your thoughts and personal space. Not every situation requires a response, and not every question demands an answer. By being discerning about when to speak, you protect yourself from unnecessary conflict and conserve your energy for what truly matters. The power of silent resistance. Sometimes the strength of silence lies in its ability to bring about change. In the face of injustice or mistreatment, silence can be a powerful form of resistance. It compels the other party to confront their actions and reflect on the impact they've had, all without the need for a single word. The absence of a response can leave a lasting impression, prompting others to reconsider their behavior and the respect they owe you. Silence as self-care. Silence, in many ways, is a profound act of self-care. When overwhelmed by the noise of the world, whether it's the constant demands of others or the relentless rush of modern life, taking a moment of silence can be a powerful act of self-preservation. It allows you to step away from external pressures, quiet the incessant chatter of your mind, and regain your focus. This space of calm is essential for mental clarity, emotional balance, and overall well-being. Silence and personal growth. In the journey of personal growth, silence is absolutely essential. It allows us to observe ourselves without distraction, to hear our own thoughts and feelings without the influence of others. By embracing silence, we create the mental space needed for self-reflection, which is crucial for growth and transformation. It allows us to identify areas where we need to change and celebrate areas where we are already succeeding. Through silence, we gain the insights that fuel our personal evolution, conserving energy. Through silence. Another powerful aspect of silence is its ability to conserve energy. Engaging in unnecessary conversations or arguments can drain us, leaving us exhausted and mentally depleted. By choosing silence, we can conserve our precious energy for what truly matters, focusing on our goals and priorities. Silence allows us to channel our efforts into more meaningful endeavors, whether that's working toward personal development, cultivating creativity, or simply finding a moment of peace. Strengthening relationships through silence. Silence also strengthens relationships by providing space for deeper connections. When we choose silence in moments of tension or disagreement, we give ourselves and others the chance to process emotions and reflect on the situation. It creates a pause where empathy can flourish, allowing both parties to understand each other better without the pressure of immediate reactions. In this way, silence fosters mutual respect and strengthens the bonds between people. Silence in adversity. Silence can be a powerful tool for growth in moments of adversity. In times of difficulty, we often feel the urge to speak or react immediately. However, taking a step back and embracing silence allows us to gather our thoughts, regain our composure, and approach the situation from a place of strength. In these moments, silence gives us the power to control our reactions, preserve our dignity, and navigate challenges with grace and resilience. In conclusion, silence is not merely the absence of sound, it's a powerful tool for personal empowerment. When used wisely, it can help you maintain emotional control, build stronger relationships, protect your inner peace, and navigate life's challenges with strength and clarity. Silence is not weakness. It is the mark of a person who knows their worth, values their time, and is in control of their own actions and reactions. It's a testament to inner strength, a source of wisdom, and a path to deeper understanding. Chapter 4. Mastering your thoughts, the architect of your reality. Our thoughts form the bedrock of our existence. They sculpt our beliefs, steer our actions, and ultimately mold our reality. If the desire for transformation burns within us, the journey must begin with reshaping the landscape of our minds. Mastering your thoughts stands as a cornerstone of personal development, a skill that empowers you to seize the reins of your actions, reactions, and ultimately your life's trajectory. The ability to guide your mind serves as the first crucial step towards crafting a life brimming with purpose, tranquility, and achievement. The human mind, a perpetual engine of activity, is bombarded by a relentless stream of thoughts each day, numbering in the thousands. These thoughts, ranging from the positive to the negative, from empowering to limiting, hold the potential to shape our experiences. Without mastery, our minds can descend into chaos, leaving us feeling overwhelmed, adrift in a sea of distractions. By cultivating the ability to observe our thoughts rather than being consumed by them, we begin to wrest control from the incessant mental chatter. The key lies in recognizing the patterns woven into our thinking and taking proactive steps to shift these patterns when they no longer serve us. Awareness. Illuminating the landscape of your mind. The first fundamental step in mastering your thoughts is awareness. This entails becoming acutely conscious of the thoughts that arise throughout the day, recognizing their presence without judgment. For many, the inner workings of their minds remain largely unconscious, a constant hum of automatic thoughts operating beneath the surface. Taking the time to observe your thoughts, to truly listen to the internal dialogue, allows you to identify any negative or unproductive thinking patterns that might be holding you back. This act of recognition is akin to shining a light on the shadowy corners of your mind, revealing the hidden scripts that influence your behavior. Once these patterns are brought to light, you can begin to rewrite the narrative, consciously choosing thoughts that align with your goals and aspirations. Mindfulness. Anchoring yourself in the present moment, mindfulness emerges as a potent tool for mastering the unruly mind. It's the practice of remaining present, grounded in the now, without being swept away by the torrent of thoughts that often clamor for attention. Practicing mindfulness cultivates a sense of detachment from your thoughts, allowing you to acknowledge their presence without becoming entangled in their narratives. This creates a valuable space between stimulus and reaction, empowering you to choose your responses consciously rather than being driven by automatic, often unhelpful reactions. Mindfulness, in essence, is about reclaiming your power to choose. Positive affirmations. Rewriting the internal script. Affirmations. Positive statements designed to challenge negative beliefs and replace them with empowering ones, offer another avenue for mastering your thoughts. By repeating affirmations daily, you embark on a process of gradually rewiring your brain. These positive declarations, repeated with conviction, begin to take root in your subconscious mind, slowly shifting your perception of yourself and your capabilities. Over time, these positive beliefs become deeply ingrained, influencing the way you approach challenges and embrace opportunities. Affirmations are not mere wishful thinking, they are a deliberate act of reshaping your internal landscape. Visualization. Painting the canvas of your future. Visualization, the practice of mentally rehearsing desired outcomes, stands as a powerful technique for shaping your thoughts and, consequently, your reality. By vividly imagining the future you wish to create, you train your mind to focus on success rather than failure. The more detail and emotion you infuse into your visualizations, the more your brain begins to perceive them as potential realities. Visualization not only strengthens your belief in your goals, but also fuels your motivation to take the necessary actions to bring them to fruition. It's a mental rehearsal for success, preparing you for the journey ahead. Environmental influences. Cultivating fertile ground for growth. The environment you inhabit plays a significant role in shaping your thoughts. The people you surround yourself with, the media you consume, the conversations you engage in, all. These factors contribute to the overall climate of your mind. If the goal is to master your thoughts, cultivating a positive and supportive environment becomes paramount. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you, and consciously minimize exposure to negativity and pessimism. By curating a positive environment, you create fertile ground for empowering thoughts to flourish. Challenging your thoughts. The art of discernment. A crucial element of mastering your thoughts involves the ability to challenge and question their validity. Simply because a thought arises does not automatically render it true. Many of our deeply held beliefs are rooted in past experiences, societal conditioning, or the opinions of others. To truly master your thoughts, you must develop the ability to critically examine them, asking yourself whether they serve your growth or hinder your progress. Are these thoughts aligned with your values and aspirations? Are they helping you move forward or holding you captive to the past? By questioning your thoughts, you gain the power to discard limiting beliefs and replace them with those that support your evolution and success. The emotional connection. Understanding the mind-body link. Thoughts and emotions are intricately intertwined. The way we think often dictates how we feel. If you find yourself frequently experiencing anxiety, sadness, or anger, it's essential to examine the thoughts that trigger these emotional responses. Negative thoughts often give rise to negative feelings. Conversely, by transforming your thinking, you can directly influence your emotional state. Mastering your thoughts, therefore, is not merely about changing your behavior, it's about cultivating a more positive and balanced emotional life. Self-talk, the inner dialogue that shapes your reality. Self-talk, the ongoing conversation you have with yourself, plays a pivotal role in shaping your thoughts and influencing your self-perception. We are often our own harshest critics, reinforcing negative beliefs and undermining our potential. Transforming your self-talk into positive, supportive language is essential for mastering your thoughts. Replace self-defeating phrases like, "I can't," or "I'm not good enough," with empowering statements like, "I am capable and I am worthy." By changing the way you speak to yourself, you cultivate a mindset that nurtures your success. Gratitude, shifting your focus to abundance. Gratitude, the practice of appreciating the good in your life, stands as a powerful antidote to negative thinking. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your attention away from scarcity and limitations, opening yourself to the abundance that surrounds you. Gratitude has the remarkable ability to rewire your brain, fostering a mindset of positivity and opportunity. Practicing gratitude daily cultivates a fertile inner landscape where positive thoughts can take root and flourish. Releasing the past, unburdening your mind. Often, we cling to thoughts of regret, guilt, or resentment from past experiences. These lingering thoughts can weigh heavily on our minds, limiting our present potential and clouding our vision of the future. Mastering your thoughts involves learning to release these burdens, to forgive yourself and others for past transgressions. By letting go of the past, you free your mind from the chains of negativity, allowing you to focus your energy on the present moment, the only place where true transformation can occur. The present moment, the birthplace of your future. The future takes shape in the present moment, and your thoughts serve as the architects of that future. Every thought you entertain, every belief you nurture, contributes to the unfolding of your life's story. Mastering your thoughts means consciously choosing the thoughts that will propel you towards your goals, whether you're striving for personal growth, professional success, or deeper, more meaningful relationships. The way you think will either support or hinder your progress. By mastering your thoughts, you assume full responsibility for the direction of your life. Meditation, finding stillness in the mental storm. Meditation provides a sanctuary from the relentless barrage of thoughts, allowing you to quiet the mind, dispel distractions, and connect with your inner self. Through regular meditation, you develop a deeper awareness of your thoughts, learning to observe them without becoming entangled in their narratives. This sense of detachment empowers you to choose your responses with greater clarity and intention, breaking free from the cycle of reactive thinking. Mental resilience, fortifying your mind against adversity. Life inevitably presents challenges. It's how you respond to these challenges that determines your ability to thrive. Building mental resilience, the capacity to bounce back from setbacks, is a crucial aspect of mastering your thoughts. When faced with adversity, mental resilience enables you to remain calm and focused, choosing to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than succumbing to fear or frustration. By cultivating resilience, you equip yourself to navigate the inevitable storms of life with strength and determination. The power of mastery, shaping your reality. The more you master your thoughts, the more control you gain over your life. Thoughts are the driving force behind your actions, and your actions in turn shape your reality. By mastering your thoughts, you can consciously direct your actions towards achieving your goals. This leads to greater productivity, increased confidence, and a heightened sense of purpose. Your mind becomes an ally rather than an obstacle, empowering you to create the life you envision. A lifelong journey of transformation. Mastering your thoughts is not a destination but a lifelong journey, a continuous process of self-discovery and refinement. It requires consistent effort, discipline, and a willingness to challenge your habitual patterns of thinking. But the rewards are profound. You'll experience a noticeable improvement in your overall well-being, your relationships, and your ability to achieve your goals. By taking control of your thoughts, you take control of your life, becoming the master of your destiny, equipped to navigate life's challenges with confidence, clarity, and unwavering purpose. Start today and witness the transformative power of your thoughts as they begin to shape your reality into the life of your dreams. Chapter 5. Focus and Clarity, the Twin Pillars of Achievement. In the relentless pursuit of success, two invaluable tools stand out: focus and clarity. These intertwined forces act as guiding lights, illuminating the path towards your aspirations. Without them, you're adrift in a sea of distractions, tossed about by the ceaseless waves of daily life, allowing external forces to dictate your actions. In today's world, where distractions lurk at every corner, cultivating focus and clarity is no longer a mere advantage, it's a necessity. It's the bedrock upon which effective action is built. This chapter explores the profound impact of focus and clarity on your journey to success. We will delve into practical strategies to hone these skills, empowering you to navigate the complexities of life with purpose and precision. Mastering these twin pillars will enable you to tune out the noise, prioritize your efforts, and make meaningful progress toward your goals. The power of focus, directing your mental energy. Focus, at its core, is the ability to concentrate your mental energy on a single task or goal, unwavering in your dedication. It's about channeling your thoughts and actions towards a specific purpose, resisting the allure of distractions that clamor for your attention. This dedicated concentration amplifies your effectiveness, allowing you to work smarter, not harder. In a world saturated with information and stimuli, maintaining focus is a formidable challenge. Our minds are bombarded with a constant stream of notifications, emails, social media updates, and the demands of modern life. These distractions, whether external or internal, can fragment our attention, hindering productivity and impeding progress. They can manifest as external distractions, social media, emails, interruptions, noise; internal distractions, worries, fears, self-doubt, negative thoughts. To cultivate unwavering focus, you must create an environment conducive to concentration. This involves establishing boundaries, both physical and mental, that safeguard your attention. Designate a specific workspace free from interruptions. Turn off notifications, silence your phone, and communicate your need for uninterrupted time to those around you. This dedicated focus time allows you to immerse yourself fully in the task at hand, maximizing your productivity and creativity. Clarity. illuminating your path to success. Clarity is the compass that guides your actions. It involves having a crystal clear understanding of your goals, values, and purpose. When you possess clarity, you know precisely what you want to achieve and why. This clarity of purpose fuels your motivation, providing a clear direction for your efforts. Without it, you're like a ship without a rudder, susceptible to being blown off course by the slightest gust of wind. Defining your goals. The foundation of clarity lies in defining your goals with precision. Vague or ill-defined goals create ambiguity, making it difficult to chart a course of action. Take the time to articulate your aspirations in specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, smart terms. This clarity provides a tangible target to aim for, making your journey more purposeful and less prone to aimless wandering. Prioritization. Clarity empowers you to prioritize effectively. Life is a constant stream of demands vying for your attention. Not all tasks are created equal. Some contribute directly to your goals, while others are mere distractions, diverting you from what truly matters. With clarity, you can distinguish between the urgent and the important, focusing your energy on the activities that yield the greatest results. Decision-making. Clarity streamlines decision-making. When you have a clear understanding of your values and goals, making choices becomes easier. You can quickly assess whether a particular opportunity aligns with your overall vision, saving you time and mental energy. The interplay of focus and clarity. A synergistic relationship. Focus and clarity are not isolated entities. They operate in a synergistic relationship. Clarity provides the direction, while focus supplies the energy to move forward. When these two forces work in harmony, you unlock your full potential. Enhanced productivity. Focus and clarity enable you to work with laser-like precision. By eliminating distractions and prioritizing effectively, you can accomplish more in less time, boosting your productivity and achieving remarkable results. Reduced stress. A clear mind is a calm mind. When you know what you want and how to get there, you reduce the mental clutter and anxiety that often accompany uncertainty. This clarity fosters a sense of peace and control, minimizing stress and enhancing your overall well-being. Improved decision-making. Clarity empowers you to make sound decisions aligned with your values and goals. This decisiveness allows you to navigate complex situations with confidence, avoiding the paralysis that can result from indecision. Increased resilience. When you encounter setbacks, clarity helps you maintain perspective. You understand that challenges are a natural part of the journey, and you can draw upon your inner resilience to overcome obstacles and stay focused on your long-term vision. Strategies for cultivating focus and clarity. Developing focus and clarity requires conscious effort and consistent practice. Here are some practical strategies to hone these essential skills. Mindfulness and meditation. Regular mindfulness practice can train your mind to stay present and focused, reducing mental chatter and enhancing your ability to concentrate. Time management techniques. Implement time management strategies such as the Pomodoro technique or time blocking to create structured periods of focused work. Minimize distractions. Identify and eliminate common distractions in your environment. Turn off notifications, create a dedicated workspace, and communicate your need for uninterrupted time. Declutter your physical and mental space. A cluttered environment can contribute to a cluttered mind. Organize your workspace and practice mental decluttering techniques such as journaling or meditation to clear your thoughts and enhance focus. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to requests that don't align with your goals or values. Protecting your time and energy is crucial for maintaining focus and clarity. Prioritize tasks. Use a prioritization matrix or other methods to identify the most important tasks and focus your energy on those that contribute most significantly to your goals. Break down large tasks. Overwhelm can lead to procrastination and a lack of focus. Break down large projects into smaller, more manageable steps to make them feel less daunting and create a sense of progress. Regular breaks and rest. Mental fatigue can significantly impair focus and clarity. Incorporate regular breaks, get enough sleep, and engage in activities that promote relaxation and rejuvenation. Physical exercise. Physical activity can improve cognitive function, enhance focus, and reduce stress, creating a more conducive state. For clear thinking, cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. A growth mindset allows you to view setbacks as temporary roadblocks rather than insurmountable obstacles, fostering resilience and maintaining focus on your goals. The long-term benefits of focus and clarity. The benefits of cultivating focus and clarity extend far beyond immediate productivity gains. These skills have a profound impact on your overall well-being and long-term success. Achieving your goals. Focus and clarity provide the foundation for achieving your aspirations. By directing your energy and maintaining a clear vision, you can overcome obstacles and make steady progress toward your desired outcomes. Improved mental well-being. A clear mind is a calm mind. By reducing mental clutter and distractions, you create space for inner peace and enhance your overall mental well-being. Greater fulfillment. When you live with purpose and clarity, you align your actions with your values. This alignment creates a sense of meaning and fulfillment, leading to a more satisfying and purposeful life. Chapter 6. The Power of Positive Thinking. Positive thinking is more than just a mindset. It's a potent force that shapes every facet of your life. It's a catalyst for change, a driving force behind your actions, behaviors, and ultimately, the outcomes you experience. By cultivating a positive outlook, you essentially reprogram your mind to seek out opportunities amidst obstacles, solutions within problems, and hope in the face of despair. Optimism becomes your compass, guiding you towards a brighter future. It's important to understand that positive thinking isn't about burying your head in the sand, ignoring difficulties, or pretending everything is perfect. It's not about naivete or delusion. Instead, it's about consciously shifting your perception, reframing challenges, and approaching life with resilience and a proactive spirit, regardless of the circumstances. It's about cultivating the mental strength to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs with grace and determination. At its core, positive thinking is about reframing challenges. Instead of viewing a setback as a devastating failure, a positive thinker sees it as a valuable learning opportunity, a chance for growth and self-improvement. Every challenge, no matter how daunting, carries within it the potential for new knowledge, enhanced skills, and fresh perspectives. These are the building blocks that pave the path towards progress. By shifting your mindset in this way, you transform life's difficulties from insurmountable roadblocks into stepping stones, propelling you towards something greater. The transformative power of belief. The true power of positive thinking resides in its capacity to shape your reality. Your thoughts are the architects of your beliefs, and your beliefs, in turn, dictate your actions. When you cultivate positive thoughts, you initiate a chain reaction. You begin to take actions that align with those positive beliefs, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of positivity. The more you embrace positive thinking, the more you attract positive outcomes, fostering a sense of achievement and success. Over time, this positive feedback loop can radically transform your life, leading to greater fulfillment and happiness. Resilience. Bouncing back from adversity. Life is a tapestry woven with both triumphs and tribulations. It's easy to become discouraged when faced with adversity, when things don't go as planned. However, positive thinking equips you with the resilience to bounce back from setbacks with renewed vigor. It empowers you to view these challenges as temporary, maintaining a sense of hope and motivation even in the darkest of times. Resilience, built on the foundation of a positive mindset, allows you to persevere with unwavering confidence and determination, knowing that you have the inner strength to overcome any obstacle. Self-belief, unleashing your potential. A key component of positive thinking is self-belief. When you believe in your own capabilities, you're more likely to take calculated risks, push beyond your perceived limitations, and relentlessly pursue your dreams. Positive thinking acts as an antidote to self-doubt, empowering you to take decisive action towards your goals. By cultivating an inner dialogue of "I can," even in the face of adversity, you unlock the courage to move forward. Self-belief, nurtured by positive thoughts, becomes the driving force behind your success, propelling you towards your aspirations. Mental and physical well-being. Positive thinking has a profound impact on your overall well-being. When you focus on the good in life, you effectively reduce stress, anxiety, and the risk of depression. Positive thoughts trigger the release of dopamine and serotonin, neurochemicals that promote feelings of happiness, contentment, and well-being. By choosing to focus on the positive, you elevate your mood, improve your emotional state, and foster a greater sense of inner peace. These mental benefits also translate into physical health, boosting your immune system and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Nurturing positive relationships. Positive thinking ripples outwards, positively influencing your relationships. When you approach others with optimism and kindness, you create a more harmonious and supportive environment, whether at work, with friends, or in romantic relationships. Positive individuals are often perceived as more approachable, empathetic, and supportive, fostering stronger and more fulfilling connections with those around them. Positive thinking enhances your communication skills, enabling you to resolve conflicts with grace and build relationships founded on mutual respect and understanding. Maintaining purpose and direction. In times of uncertainty or struggle, it's easy to lose sight of your goals and the reasons behind your endeavors. Positive thinking serves as a beacon, keeping your vision clear and reminding you of your purpose, your values, and your dreams. With this sense of direction, you are better equipped to stay on course, navigating challenges with resilience and pursuing what truly matters, even when obstacles appear, unlocking creativity and innovation. Positive thinking acts as a catalyst for creativity. When you embrace a positive mindset, you create an open and expansive mental state that fosters the flow of new ideas and innovative solutions. Conversely, negative thinking can stifle creativity, limiting your perspective and fixating on what's wrong. A positive mindset encourages curiosity, problem-solving, and out-of-the-box thinking, leading to greater personal and professional achievements. Boosting energy and productivity. Optimistic individuals often possess a higher level of energy, enabling them to work harder, stay active, and maintain motivation. This increased energy is a direct result of the positive thoughts that drive them, creating a cycle of enthusiasm and productivity. Positive thinking fuels your drive, making it easier to take action and keep moving forward, even when faced with Challenges. Enhanced decision-making. Positive thinking clarifies your decision-making process. With a positive outlook, you approach decisions with confidence and clarity, assessing situations with an open mind, considering various solutions, and trusting your intuition. This leads to more effective decisions that align with your values and long-term goals. A positive mindset helps you maintain focus on the bigger picture, minimizing the influence of fear and doubt. The law of attraction. One of the most compelling aspects of positive thinking is its ability to attract positive energy into your life. The law of attraction suggests that like attracts like, meaning the energy you project into the world will be reflected back to you. When you cultivate positive thoughts, you begin to attract people, opportunities, and experiences that resonate with that positive energy. Your positive thoughts become a magnet, drawing success, abundance, and joy into your life. Cultivating gratitude. Positive thinking naturally fosters gratitude. When you focus on the positive aspects of your life, you develop a deeper appreciation for the good things you already possess. This sense of gratitude shifts your focus away from what you lack and towards what you have, creating a cycle of abundance. The more you express gratitude, the more reasons you find to be thankful, further strengthening your positive mindset. Professional success. The benefits of positive thinking extend to your professional life. When you approach your work with optimism and a can-do attitude, you navigate challenges with creativity and resilience, leading to improved outcomes. Positive thinkers are more likely to take initiative, seek out opportunities for growth, and collaborate effectively with colleagues, making them valuable assets in any workplace. By adopting a positive mindset, you enhance your chances of professional success and fulfillment. Focusing on solutions. Positive thinking isn't about denying reality or ignoring problems. It's about choosing to focus on solutions. When you encounter challenges, a positive mindset empowers you to see possibilities rather than obstacles. Instead of feeling defeated, you proactively seek ways to overcome the challenges in front of you. Positive thinking shifts your focus to what you can control, enabling you to take proactive steps towards creating the future you desire. Improved problem solving. A positive attitude enhances your problem-solving skills. When you approach problems with optimism, you're more likely to view them as solvable and less likely to feel overwhelmed. Positive thinkers remain calm under pressure, think critically, and consider a wide range of solutions. They don't dwell on the problem itself, but focus on finding the most effective resolution, leading to quicker and more effective outcomes. Self-compassion and growth. Positive thinking encourages self-compassion. Instead of berating yourself for mistakes or setbacks, you learn to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Positive thinking allows you to accept your flaws and failures as integral parts of the growth process. It fosters self-forgiveness, enabling you to move forward rather than dwelling in negative self-talk or regret. Self-compassion is a crucial element of building resilience and continuing to pursue your goals, even in the face of adversity. In conclusion, the power of positive thinking is transformative, impacting every aspect of your life, from mental and physical well-being to relationships, creativity, and professional success. It's not about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on what's possible, what's good, and what you can achieve. By adopting a positive mindset, you unlock your potential and create a life filled with opportunity, growth, and fulfillment. Positive thinking doesn't just change how you see the world, it changes how the world sees you. Chapter 7. Mastering your emotions. The key to resilience and success. Emotional control is one of the most crucial skills you can cultivate for personal growth and overall success. Our emotions often steer our actions, sometimes leading us down paths that don't align with our long-term objectives. However, emotional control doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring your feelings. Instead, it involves recognizing, understanding, and regulating your emotions effectively. By mastering your emotions, you gain the power to remain calm, focused, and intentional, even when faced with stress or adversity. Understanding the role of emotions. Emotions are a natural and vital part of the human experience. They provide valuable insights into ourselves and our environment. They offer clues about our needs, desires, and boundaries. However, emotions can sometimes become overwhelming, especially during challenging times. Learning to control your emotions isn't about eliminating them. It's about understanding their purpose and managing them effectively. When you develop emotional control, you navigate life's ups and downs with greater resilience and clarity. The foundation, emotional awareness. The first step towards emotional control is awareness. Often, we react to our emotions without fully grasping what we're feeling or why. Emotional awareness involves tuning into your feelings in the present moment. It's about acknowledging your emotions, labeling them, e.g., joy, sadness, anger, fear, and understanding their root causes. This awareness allows you to step back and choose how to respond rather than reacting impulsively. Self-awareness, a key aspect of emotional control, helps you identify your emotional triggers, those situations or people that evoke intense emotional responses. By recognizing your triggers, you can anticipate and manage your reactions proactively. For example, if public speaking triggers anxiety, you can prepare beforehand with relaxation techniques or visualization exercises. This proactive approach enables you to respond more thoughtfully and avoid being overwhelmed by intense emotions. The power of thought. Reframing your perspective. Our thoughts and emotions are deeply interconnected. The way we think often influences how we feel. Negative thoughts can fuel negative emotions, while positive or neutral thoughts can help regulate our emotional state. Cognitive reframing is a valuable technique for shifting your perspective and managing your emotions. It involves consciously changing the way you interpret a situation to alter your emotional response. For example, instead of viewing a traffic jam as a frustrating setback, reframe it as an opportunity to listen to your favorite podcast or practice mindfulness. By reframing your perspective, you gain control over your emotional state. Practical tools for emotional regulation. Breathing techniques. Simple yet powerful, deep breathing exercises can help regulate your emotions, especially during stressful moments. When we experience strong emotions, our bodies often go into fight or flight mode. Deep, slow breaths activate the parasympathetic nervous system, calming the body and reducing emotional intensity. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present and fully engaged in the current moment without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, you become less reactive to your emotions and more capable of observing them with detachment. This helps you avoid getting caught up in emotional whirlwinds, allowing you to respond thoughtfully and intentionally. Emotional acceptance. Accepting your emotions, both positive and negative, is crucial for emotional well-being. Instead of resisting or suppressing difficult emotions, embrace them as part of your human experience. Allowing yourself to feel your emotions without judgment creates space for healing and growth. Delaying your response. When we feel a strong emotion, our initial impulse might be to react immediately. However, pausing for a few moments before responding allows you to assess the situation and choose the most appropriate course of action. This pause creates space for rational decision-making, preventing impulsive reactions that you might later regret. Building emotional resilience and managing emotional energy. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges. It's developed through experience and practice. As you navigate difficult situations and learn to manage your emotions effectively, you become more resilient over time. Self-care plays a vital role in building emotional resilience. When you prioritize activities like sleep, exercise, healthy eating, and relaxation, you strengthen your ability to handle emotional challenges with composure. Learning to manage your emotional energy is also essential. Emotions can be intense and draining, especially if you're constantly reacting to external circumstances. Find healthy ways to channel your emotional energy, such as engaging in physical activity, creative pursuits, or problem-solving. The importance of boundaries and empathy. Setting boundaries protects your emotional well-being. It's about being clear about what's acceptable and what's not. By setting limits with others and learning to say no when necessary, you create the emotional space needed to maintain control over your reactions. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is a cornerstone of emotional control. When you practice empathy, you see beyond your own emotions and consider the perspectives of others. This fosters better communication, reduces conflict, and helps you remain calm in emotionally charged situations. Managing emotional escalation and cultivating emotional intelligence. Recognizing the signs of emotional escalation is crucial. In high-pressure situations, emotions can quickly intensify, making it difficult to think clearly. Develop strategies to de-escalate your emotions, such as taking a break, practicing deep breathing, or engaging in calming activities. Journaling can be a valuable tool for emotional processing. Writing down your feelings helps you gain clarity and distance from your emotions, allowing for more objective reflection. The path to mastery, practice and patience. Developing emotional control is a journey that requires practice and patience. It's a skill that strengthens over time. Be kind to yourself throughout the process. There will be times when you falter, but each experience offers an opportunity for growth and learning. As you cultivate emotional control, you'll notice positive changes in your relationships, decision-making, and overall well-being. You'll gain the ability to respond to life's challenges with resilience, clarity, and composure. In conclusion, emotional control is not about suppressing emotions. It's about responding to them in healthy and constructive ways. It empowers you to choose your reactions, make thoughtful decisions, and maintain focus on your goals. Through awareness, practice, and self-compassion, you can develop the emotional strength needed to thrive in all areas of your life. Chapter 8. Responding, not reacting. In the bustling tapestry of life, we are constantly faced with a kaleidoscope of situations that evoke a surge of emotions within us. How we choose to respond to these situations can profoundly impact the trajectory of our personal and professional lives. The key differentiator between reacting and responding lies in the realm of control. Reacting is an impulsive, often emotionally charged response, an instinctive reflex to external stimuli. Responding, on the other hand, is a deliberate and thoughtful action, a conscious choice guided by reason and awareness. Mastering the art of responding rather than reacting can pave the path toward more positive outcomes, healthier relationships, and a life imbued with greater fulfillment. When we react, we are often propelled by the raw force of our emotions and ingrained instincts. These reactions may stem from deeply held beliefs, past experiences, or ingrained patterns of behavior. Sometimes they are rooted in the primal emotions of fear or anger. While emotions are valid and an integral part of the human experience, reacting impulsively can lead us down a path of decisions that we later come to regret, actions that do not align with our true selves. In stark contrast, when we choose to respond, we consciously create a pause, a moment of stillness amidst the storm. We take the time to assess the situation with clarity, to gather information, and to consider the optimal course of action. This pause, this breath of mindfulness, empowers us to respond in a manner that is congruent with our values, our long-term goals, and our aspirations for a life well lived. It allows us to navigate the complexities of life with greater wisdom and intentionality. The path to thoughtful responses. The journey from reaction to response begins with the cultivation of emotional awareness. Recognizing the subtle nuances of our emotional landscape, becoming attuned to the rise and fall of feelings within us is the first crucial step in gaining mastery over our responses. This self-awareness is the foundation upon which we build our capacity to respond with wisdom and grace. Emotions such as anger, frustration, or fear can cloud our judgment, obscuring the path to clear thinking. They can lead us down a path of impulsive reactions without a moment's pause to consider the potential repercussions. By acknowledging our emotions, by understanding the triggers that ignite them, we create a space of conscious choice, a space where we can respond thoughtfully rather than allowing our emotions to dictate our actions. Mindfulness, creating space for choice. Mindfulness emerges as a potent tool in learning to respond rather than react. Practicing mindfulness allows us to anchor ourselves in the present moment, creating a buffer, a mental space between the stimulus and our response. This pause, however fleeting it may seem, is essential in enabling us to detach from the intensity of our emotional reactions and to think with greater clarity. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, providing the clarity needed to make informed decisions grounded in wisdom rather than impulsivity. By weaving mindfulness into the fabric of our daily lives, we cultivate the habit of responding consciously, of choosing our actions with intention rather than reacting instinctively. Self-regulation, mastering our inner landscape. Self-regulation plays a pivotal role in the art of responding, not reacting. It involves the conscious management of our emotions and behaviors, aligning them with our goals and aspirations, even amidst challenging circumstances. It requires discipline and consistent practice to pause before reacting, especially when our emotions are running high. By honing our capacity for self-regulation, we gain the ability to make decisions based on logic, reason, and long-term objectives, rather than being swayed by the fleeting intensity of momentary emotions. Understanding and empathy, keys to constructive responses. One of the most important aspects of responding effectively is developing a deep understanding of the situation at hand. When we react without fully grasping the context, we risk leaping to conclusions, making assumptions that may be far from accurate. Responding, on the other hand, requires us to gather information, to assess the situation objectively, and to consider all perspectives, even those that differ from our own. This thoughtful approach empowers us to make more informed decisions and to respond in a way that is both effective and constructive. Empathy, the ability to step into the shoes of another, to understand their emotions and experiences, is another critical element in the art of responding. Empathy allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, to see the world through their eyes. Instead of reacting defensively or aggressively, responding with empathy creates a bridge of understanding. It allows us to consider their perspective, to validate their feelings, and to respond in a way that fosters connection and cooperation. Empathy transforms conflict into an opportunity for connection, growth, and mutual understanding. Patience, the art of pausing. Patience is a virtue, especially in the realm of responding rather than reacting. In moments of stress or frustration, our natural inclination may be to act immediately without taking the time to fully process our emotions. However, responding thoughtfully requires patience, the ability to step back, collect our thoughts, and think before we speak or act. By cultivating patience, we enhance our decision-making abilities, avoid unnecessary conflict, and maintain greater control over our emotional responses. Patience allows us to choose our words and actions with care, fostering an environment of respect and understanding. Creating a positive ripple effect. Choosing to respond rather than react creates a ripple effect of positive consequences. It fosters an environment where others feel heard and respected. People are more likely to engage in productive conversations and work towards resolutions when they feel that their emotions and opinions are valued. Responding thoughtfully cultivates an atmosphere of respect and mutual understanding. Furthermore, responding rather than reacting empowers us to take responsibility for our actions. When we react impulsively, we may later find ourselves attributing blame to external factors or other individuals for our behavior. However, when we choose to respond, we consciously acknowledge our role in the situation and take ownership of our actions. This sense of responsibility fuels our personal growth and allows us to learn from our experiences, leading us to make more mindful choices in the future. In stressful situations, responding instead of reacting helps us maintain our composure. In moments of high tension, it can be easy to lose control and allow our emotions to dictate our actions. However, by learning to pause and respond rather than react, we cultivate a sense of calm and clarity. This not only helps us stay focused, but also inspires confidence in others, demonstrating our ability to handle challenges with grace and professionalism. Long-term vision. Responding with purpose. One of the significant benefits of responding, rather than reacting, is that it encourages us to adopt a long-term perspective. When we react impulsively, we may prioritize short-term relief or immediate gratification, often at the expense of long-term consequences. Responding, however, prompts us to consider the bigger picture, to contemplate the potential long-term impact of our actions. This broader perspective helps us make decisions that align with our long-term goals and values, decisions that contribute to a life of purpose and fulfillment. Cultivating emotional intelligence. Over time, the practice of responding rather than reacting cultivates greater emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence encompasses the ability to recognize and manage our own emotions, as well as the ability to understand and influence the emotions of others. By developing emotional intelligence, we enhance our capacity to navigate complex, emotional landscapes, resolve conflicts constructively, and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Responding with emotional intelligence fosters understanding and connection, allowing us to communicate more effectively and respond in ways that build trust and cooperation. Understanding and empathy. Keys to constructive responses. So, one of the most important aspects of responding effectively is developing a deep understanding of the situation at hand. When we react without fully grasping the context, we risk leaping to conclusions, making assumptions that may be far from accurate. Responding, on the other hand, requires us to gather information, to assess the situation objectively, and to consider all perspectives, even those that differ from our own. This thoughtful approach empowers us to make more informed decisions and to respond in a way that is both effective and constructive. Empathy, the ability to step into the shoes of another, to understand their emotions and experiences, is another critical element in the art of responding. Empathy allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, to see the world through their eyes. Instead of reacting defensively or aggressively, responding with empathy creates a bridge of understanding. It allows us to consider their perspective, to validate their feelings, and to respond in a way that fosters connection and cooperation. Empathy transforms conflict into an opportunity for connection, growth, and mutual understanding. Patience, the art of pausing. Patience is a virtue, especially in the realm of responding rather than reacting. In moments of stress or frustration, our natural inclination may be to act immediately, without taking the time to fully process our emotions. However, responding thoughtfully requires patience, the ability to step back, collect our thoughts, and think before we speak or act. By cultivating patience, we enhance our decision-making abilities, avoid unnecessary conflict, and maintain greater control over our emotional responses. Patience allows us to choose our words and actions with care, fostering an environment of respect and understanding, creating a positive ripple effect. Choosing to respond rather than react creates a ripple effect of positive consequences. It fosters an environment where others feel heard and respected. People are more likely to engage in productive conversations and work towards resolutions when they feel that their emotions and opinions are valued. Responding thoughtfully cultivates an atmosphere of respect and mutual understanding. Furthermore, responding rather than reacting empowers us to take responsibility for our actions. When we react impulsively, we may later find ourselves attributing blame to external factors or other individuals for our behavior. However, when we choose to respond, we consciously acknowledge our role in the situation and take ownership of our actions. This sense of responsibility fuels our personal growth and allows us to learn from our experiences, leading us to make more mindful choices in the future. In stressful situations, responding instead of reacting helps us maintain our composure. In moments of high tension, it can be easy to lose control and allow our emotions to dictate our actions. However, by learning to pause and respond rather than react, we cultivate a sense of calm and clarity. This not only helps us stay focused, but also inspires confidence in others, demonstrating our ability to handle challenges with grace and professionalism. Long-term vision, responding with purpose. One of the significant benefits of responding, rather than reacting, is that it encourages us to adopt a long-term perspective. When we react impulsively, we may prioritize short-term relief or immediate gratification, often at the expense of long-term consequences. Responding, however, prompts us to consider the bigger picture, to contemplate the potential long-term impact of our actions. This broader perspective helps us make decisions that align with our long-term goals and values, decisions that contribute to a life of purpose and fulfillment. Cultivating emotional intelligence. Over time, the practice of responding rather than reacting cultivates greater emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence encompasses the ability to recognize and manage our own emotions, as well as the ability to understand and influence the emotions of others. By developing emotional intelligence, we enhance our capacity to navigate complex emotional landscapes, resolve conflicts constructively, and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Responding with emotional intelligence fosters understanding and connection, allowing us to communicate more effectively and respond in ways that build trust and cooperation. Openness and flexibility. Embracing new possibilities. Responding effectively requires a mindset of openness and flexibility. When we react, we often close ourselves off to new ideas or solutions, our minds consumed by the intensity of our immediate emotions. However, responding with openness allows us to consider different perspectives, explore creative solutions, and find common ground. This flexibility becomes especially valuable in complex or conflict-ridden situations, enabling us. Chapter 9. Creating healthy boundaries. Creating healthy boundaries is an essential aspect of self-care and emotional well-being. Boundaries are the limits we set with others to protect our emotional, mental, and physical space. They define what is acceptable behavior from others and what is not, enabling us to maintain control over our lives and avoid feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or resentful. Healthy boundaries empower us to maintain our sense of self while also fostering positive and respectful relationships with others. It's about establishing clear guidelines that allow for respectful and mutually beneficial interactions. Without boundaries, we risk overextension, emotional drainage, and vulnerability to manipulation. Setting boundaries reclaims our time, energy, and emotional resources, ensuring we can contribute to others without depleting ourselves. This chapter will delve into the importance of boundaries, practical strategies for establishing them, and the transformative impact they can have on your life. Understanding the importance of boundaries. Imagine your life as a beautiful garden. Within this garden are your precious resources, your time, energy, emotions, and values. Without a fence, anyone can walk in, trample your flowers, and take what they want. Boundaries act as that protective fence, safeguarding your well-being and allowing your garden to flourish. They are not about building walls or isolating yourself. They are about creating a safe and nurturing space where you can thrive. Healthy boundaries are the gatekeepers of your well-being, allowing what nourishes you in and keeping what harms you out. They are essential for protecting your energy. Constantly saying yes to demands can lead to burnout. Boundaries help you prioritize your energy and avoid overcommitment. Managing stress. Unclear boundaries can create chaotic relationships and stressful situations. Boundaries bring clarity and predictability. Preserving your self-worth. When others repeatedly disrespect your limits, it can erode your self-esteem. Boundaries protect your sense of self. Cultivating healthy relationships. Mutual respect for boundaries fosters trust and open communication, leading to stronger, more fulfilling relationships. The building blocks of healthy boundaries. Creating effective boundaries begins with a deep understanding of yourself. This involves self-awareness. Identify your needs, values, and limits. What makes you feel comfortable and safe? What drains your energy? Reflect on past experiences where boundaries were violated and how those experiences impacted you. This self-reflection forms the foundation for setting boundaries that truly align with your well-being. Courage to say no. Many people struggle with saying no out of fear of disappointing others or causing conflict. However, saying no is a necessary act of self-preservation. It's about prioritizing your needs and recognizing that you can't please everyone all the time. Saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you responsible for your own well-being. Practice saying no in small ways and gradually work your way up to more challenging situations. Clear communication. Once you understand your needs, communicate them directly and assertively. Use I statements to express your feelings and boundaries without blaming others. For example, instead of saying, "You always interrupt me," try, "I feel unheard when I'm interrupted. Could you please wait until I finish speaking?" Flexibility and evolution. Your boundaries are not set in stone. As you grow and change, your needs and limits will evolve as well. Regularly check in with yourself to ensure your boundaries are still serving you, and make adjustments as needed. Life is a dynamic process, and your boundaries should reflect that, respecting the boundaries of others. Creating healthy boundaries is a two-way street. Just as you have a right to set limits, others have the same right. Pay attention to verbal and non-verbal cues that indicate someone's boundaries. Respect their need for space, time, or privacy. Mutual respect for boundaries creates a foundation for healthy, balanced relationships. Benefits of healthy boundaries. The positive impact of healthy boundaries extends to all areas of your life. Reduced stress and burnout. By saying no to overcommitment, you protect your energy and prevent exhaustion. This allows you to be more present and engaged in the activities you choose to participate in. Improved emotional health. Boundaries protect you from emotional manipulation and ensure your feelings are respected. This strengthens your sense of self-worth and creates a sense of emotional safety. Protected time. Boundaries help you prioritize your time and create space for activities that nourish your soul, whether it's pursuing hobbies, spending time with loved ones, or simply relaxing. Stronger relationships. Clear boundaries foster mutual respect and understanding, leading to healthier and more fulfilling relationships. They prevent resentment from building up and encourage open communication, enhanced mental and physical health. Protecting your time and energy through boundaries reduces stress, which has a positive impact on both your mental and physical well-being. Overcoming challenges and misconceptions. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially if you're used to prioritizing others' needs above your own. Here are some common challenges and how to overcome them. Guilt and selfishness. Remember that setting boundaries is not selfish, it's an act of self-care. You deserve to protect your well-being. Fear of conflict. While some people may initially resist your boundaries, clear communication can minimize conflict and lead to greater understanding. Difficulty. Saying no. Practice saying no in small ways to build your confidence. Offer alternative solutions when possible. Letting go of unhealthy relationships. Sometimes, setting boundaries means distancing yourself from toxic relationships that drain your energy and hinder your growth. This can be difficult, but it's often necessary for your well-being. Practical steps for creating healthy boundaries. Identify your limits, reflect on past experiences, and pinpoint situations that made you feel uncomfortable, disrespected, or overwhelmed. Communicate clearly. Use I statements to express your boundaries assertively and respectfully. Start small. Practice setting boundaries in less challenging situations before tackling more difficult ones. Be consistent. Enforce your boundaries consistently to reinforce them. Inconsistency can confuse others and weaken your boundaries. Seek support. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist for support and guidance. Practice self-care. Prioritize activities that nourish your physical and emotional well-being. To strengthen your ability to set and maintain boundaries, recognize your right to set boundaries. You have the right to protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty for setting boundaries. Creating healthy boundaries is a journey, not a destination. It requires ongoing self-reflection, communication, and a commitment to prioritizing your well-being. Embrace the process, and remember that setting boundaries is not about pushing people away. It's about creating healthy, balanced relationships where everyone feels respected and valued. It's about cultivating a life where you can thrive, not just survive. By honoring your needs and setting healthy limits, you empower yourself to live a more authentic, fulfilling, and joyful life. Chapter 10. Mastering financial discipline, the foundation of financial freedom. Financial discipline is the cornerstone of long-term financial stability and the key to unlocking your personal and financial goals. It's the art of managing your money wisely, resisting impulsive spending, and making choices that align with your values and objectives. Financial discipline isn't just about accumulating wealth. It's about cultivating a mindset and a set of habits that empower you to live within your means, build a secure future, and achieve financial peace of mind. This chapter will delve into the essential components of financial discipline, providing you with practical strategies to develop and maintain it, paving the way for a life of financial freedom. Understanding your financial flow, tracking expenses. The first step towards mastering financial discipline is understanding where your money goes. Many individuals struggle with finances simply because they lack a clear picture of their spending habits. Tracking your expenses is crucial for gaining insight into your financial life. By meticulously recording every dollar you spend, you illuminate patterns, identify unnecessary expenditures, and begin making conscious decisions about how to allocate your resources. This awareness is the bedrock of informed financial decision-making, aligning your choices with your broader goals. Budgeting, the blueprint for financial success. Budgeting is the cornerstone of financial discipline. A well-crafted budget acts as your financial roadmap, guiding you to live within your means, avoid overspending, and ensure you're consistently saving for the future. It involves allocating specific amounts for essential expenses like housing, utilities, groceries, and transportation, while simultaneously setting aside funds for savings, investments, and discretionary spending. Budgeting empowers you to prioritize your financial goals, make intentional choices about where your money flows, and prevent impulse purchases or wasteful spending. Resisting the urge, conquering impulse spending. In our consumer-driven society, we're constantly bombarded with advertising and social pressures that tempt us to buy things we don't truly need. Impulse spending is a major obstacle to financial discipline. Mastering this requires resisting the urge to make spur-of-the-moment purchases, consciously differentiating between needs and wants. Practicing delayed gratification is a powerful tool. By giving yourself time to evaluate a purchase, you can determine if it's truly necessary or simply a fleeting desire. This approach helps avoid buyer's remorse and strengthens your control over your finances. Building a safety net, the importance of an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Unexpected expenses can arise at any time, throwing your financial plans off course. An emergency fund acts as a financial safety net, providing a cushion for unexpected events like medical bills, car repairs, or job loss. Ideally, your emergency fund should cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Consistent contributions to this fund build financial resilience, allowing you to navigate unforeseen circumstances without jeopardizing your long-term goals. Securing your future. Saving for long-term goals. Saving for long-term goals, especially retirement, is a critical component of financial discipline. While immediate gratification can be tempting, prioritizing long-term savings is essential for a secure future. The earlier you start saving for retirement, the more time your money has to grow through the power of compounding. Regularly contributing to retirement accounts like 401ks or IRAs ensures you have the resources to enjoy a comfortable retirement. Financial discipline requires prioritizing these long-term savings goals and resisting the temptation to dip into retirement funds for short-term needs. Managing debt. Strategically, the path to financial freedom. While not all debt is inherently bad, Excessive or high-interest debt can significantly hinder your ability to save and invest. Debt management is a crucial aspect of financial discipline. Prioritize paying off high-interest debts, such as credit card balances, as quickly as possible. Once cleared, redirect the money previously allocated for debt payments towards savings and investments. Developing a clear strategy for managing and eliminating debt reclaims control of your finances, freeing up resources for long-term wealth building. Investing wisely. Growing your wealth over time. Investing is an essential tool for building wealth and achieving financial independence. Investing in assets like stocks, bonds, or real estate can significantly grow your wealth over time. However, successful investing requires knowledge, patience, and consistency. Financial discipline in this context means committing to regular contributions to investment accounts and maintaining a long-term perspective, resisting the urge to react to short-term market fluctuations. A disciplined investment strategy, combined with a diversified portfolio, can build financial security and propel you towards your wealth-building goals. Living below your means, the foundation of financial security. Living below your means is a fundamental principle of financial discipline. Many individuals live paycheck to paycheck, spending everything they earn, or worse, exceeding their income. Achieving financial stability requires embracing a lifestyle aligned with your income, resisting the temptation to keep up with others' spending habits. This doesn't mean depriving yourself, it means prioritizing your financial health and future. By choosing a lifestyle that aligns with your income, you free up resources for savings, avoid accumulating debt, and create opportunities for investment. Setting smart financial goals, charting your course. Clear financial goals are essential for maintaining financial discipline. Without defined objectives, it's easy to drift and make financial decisions that don't serve your long-term plans. Your goals should be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Whether saving for a down payment, paying off student loans, or building a retirement nest egg, clear goals provide direction, motivation, and a sense of purpose on your financial journey. Cultivating patience, the long game of financial success. Building wealth and achieving financial goals takes time and consistent effort. It requires making small, steady steps towards your objectives and maintaining focus, even when progress seems slow. Financial discipline involves adhering to your plan, even when tempted by shortcuts or impulsive decisions. Patience and perseverance are essential for creating lasting financial security and long-term success. Avoiding lifestyle inflation, maintaining financial balance. As your income increases, it can be tempting to inflate your lifestyle with bigger purchases and more extravagant expenses. However, lifestyle inflation can sabotage your long-term financial goals. Instead of increasing spending in lockstep with rising income, prioritize saving and investing any additional earnings. Maintain a lifestyle that aligns with your original financial plan. This approach allows you to build lasting wealth while still enjoying a comfortable life. Prioritizing needs and values, aligning spending with purpose. Financial discipline requires prioritizing your needs and values over fleeting desires. It means making decisions that align with your long-term goals, even when it requires short-term sacrifices. For instance, choosing to invest money for the future instead of splurging on a lavish vacation demonstrates a commitment to long-term financial well-being. These choices, while sometimes challenging, build financial independence and ensure your spending reflects your true priorities. Automating your finances. Effortless financial discipline. Automating your finances is a powerful tool for maintaining financial discipline. Setting up automatic transfers for savings, investments, and bill payments removes the temptation to spend impulsively. Automation ensures consistent saving and investing even amidst a busy life. It reduces the risk of overspending and simplifies the process of adhering to your financial plan, tracking your progress, staying motivated and on course. Regularly tracking your progress is essential for maintaining financial discipline. Periodically reviewing your financial situation keeps you on track with your goals and allows for necessary adjustments along the way. Whether checking your budget, monitoring investments, or assessing debt repayment progress, these reviews provide accountability, motivation, and the opportunity to celebrate milestones and acknowledge your achievements. Cultivating an abundance mindset. Attracting financial success. Developing an abundance mindset is crucial for financial discipline. Rather than focusing on scarcity or the fear of not having enough, cultivate a mindset that recognizes opportunities and potential in every financial decision. Believing in your ability to succeed and build wealth leads to better financial choices, increased confidence in your decisions, and attracts positive financial outcomes. Lifelong learning and adaptability. Navigating financial change. Financial discipline is a continuous journey, not a destination. It requires ongoing learning, adaptation, and a commitment to refining your financial habits. As life circumstances change, career advancements, family dynamics, or unexpected challenges, your financial strategies may need to evolve. Maintaining financial discipline requires adaptability, persistence, and a willingness to continuously learn and grow on your financial journey. Conclusion. Embracing financial freedom through discipline. Financial discipline is the bedrock of a life filled with financial stability, security, and freedom. By tracking expenses, budgeting wisely, managing debt effectively, saving and investing consistently, and living within your means, you build a solid foundation for long-term success. Financial discipline empowers you to make informed, intentional decisions that support your goals and align with your values. With time, patience, and dedication, financial discipline unlocks greater wealth, increased freedom, and lasting peace of mind. Chapter 11. Saving with Purpose. A Path to Financial Freedom. Saving with purpose is more than just squirreling away money for a rainy day. It's about transforming your financial habits into a powerful tool for achieving your dreams. It's about aligning your financial decisions with your personal values, goals, and aspirations. This chapter explores the principles of purposeful saving, providing you with a roadmap to financial security and a life of abundance. Understanding the power of purposeful saving. Saving with purpose goes beyond simply putting money aside. It requires a clear understanding of why you're saving, what you're working towards, and how your savings will help you build the future you envision. This intentional approach fuels motivation, fosters discipline, and keeps you laser-focused on your financial objectives. Without a clear purpose, saving can feel like a tedious chore, an endless task with no tangible reward. Defining your financial goals. The cornerstone of purposeful saving lies in identifying your financial goals. What do you want to achieve? Is it building a robust emergency fund, buying your dream home, starting a thriving business, or securing a comfortable retirement? Your goals should be smart, specific. Clearly define what you want to achieve, e.g., save $20,000 for a down payment. Measurable. Quantify your goal, e.g., $20,000. Attainable. Ensure your goal is realistic and achievable. Relevant. Align your goal with your overall life objectives. Time-bound. Set a deadline for achieving your goal, e.g., within 3 years. Breaking down your goals into achievable steps, large goals can feel overwhelming. Break them down into smaller, more manageable milestones. If your goal is to save a down payment, calculate how much you need to save each month to reach your target within your desired time frame. These smaller victories provide a sense of accomplishment and keep you motivated on your journey. Pay yourself first. Prioritizing your savings. One of the most effective saving strategies is to pay yourself first. This means prioritizing your savings by setting aside a portion of your income as soon as you receive it. Treat your savings like a non-negotiable expense. Automating this process through direct deposits or recurring transfers makes it even easier to stay consistent. Creating a comprehensive savings plan. A well-defined savings plan is your financial roadmap. It should include specific monthly savings amounts, types of savings and investment accounts, timelines for reaching each goal, contingency plans for unexpected expenses or income fluctuations, short-term versus long-term savings goals. Distinguish between short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals, e.g. a vacation, a new appliance, require readily accessible funds, such as savings or money market accounts. Long-term goals, e.g. retirement, wealth building, necessitate a different approach, often involving investments. Designed for long-term growth. The importance of budgeting. Budgeting is an indispensable tool for purposeful saving. It provides a clear picture of your income and expenses, enabling you to allocate funds effectively. A well-structured budget empowers you to track your spending, avoid overspending, prioritize savings, achieve your financial goals, living within your means, a cornerstone of financial health. Living within your means is fundamental to financial well-being. It means spending less than you earn, avoiding unnecessary debt, and making conscious financial decisions. By controlling your spending, you free up more resources to save and invest. Resisting lifestyle inflation. As your income grows, resist the temptation of lifestyle inflation. Avoid increasing your spending on non-essential items simply because you can afford to. Instead, channel a portion of any raises or bonuses into your savings and investments. Tracking your progress, staying motivated and informed. Regularly monitor your savings progress. Track your contributions, monitor account balances, and celebrate milestones. This keeps you motivated and allows you to adjust your strategy as needed. Use financial tracking apps, spreadsheets, or whatever method works best for you. The peace of mind of purposeful saving. Purposeful saving brings peace of mind. Knowing you are actively working towards your financial goals reduces anxiety and provides a sense of control over your future. You'll be better equipped to handle unexpected challenges. Building an emergency fund, your financial safety net. An emergency fund is crucial. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a readily accessible account. This protects you from financial derailment due to unexpected events like medical bills, job loss, or car repairs. Investing for long-term growth. While saving provides a foundation, investing accelerates your progress. Explore investment options aligned with your goals and risk tolerance, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, or retirement accounts. Investing allows your money to work for you, generating potentially higher returns over time. The power of financial discipline. Discipline is essential for sticking to your savings plan, especially when faced with temptations or setbacks. Develop the discipline to delay gratification and prioritize your long-term financial well-being, flexibility in your savings journey. Life is dynamic. Be prepared to adjust your savings plan as circumstances change. Flexibility allows you to adapt to new challenges or evolving goals while still staying focused on your overall financial vision. Visualizing your goals, fueling your motivation. Visualize your goals to stay motivated. Imagine achieving your dreams, buying that house, traveling the world, or enjoying a comfortable retirement. This emotional connection reinforces your commitment and makes the process more meaningful. Automating your savings, building wealth. Effortlessly, automate your savings through regular transfers to your savings, investment, and retirement accounts. This ensures consistent contributions without relying solely on willpower. Automation makes saving effortless and helps you build wealth steadily over time. Maintaining a long-term mindset, the key to success. Building wealth takes time. Stay patient and focused on your long-term objectives. There will be periods of slow growth, but consistent effort and discipline will ultimately pay off. Conclusion: saving with purpose empowers you to take control of your financial future. By aligning your savings efforts with your values, setting clear goals, and practicing discipline, you can achieve financial security and build the life you desire. Purposeful saving fosters peace of mind, boosts confidence, and provides a solid foundation for long-term success and fulfillment. Chapter 12. Investing in your future. Investing in your future is one of the most powerful steps you can take to secure long-term financial success and independence. While saving money is essential, investing allows you to build wealth at a faster rate by putting your money to work for you. The key to successful investing is understanding how to grow your money strategically based on your long-term goals and risk tolerance. Investing isn't just about financial gains, it's about ensuring you have the resources to live the life you want, pursue your dreams, and create a legacy for future generations. The importance of starting early. One of the first steps in investing is understanding the importance of starting early. Time is your greatest ally in investing. The earlier you begin, the more time your money has to grow and compound. Compounding, the process where your investment gains generate their own earnings, can significantly increase the value of your investments over time. Starting early allows you to take advantage of this phenomenon, helping you achieve your financial goals more efficiently. Even small contributions made early in life can grow into substantial sums over time, thanks to the magic of compounding. Defining your financial goals. When investing, it's essential to have a clear understanding of your financial goals. Your investment strategy should align with your long-term objectives, whether that's building wealth, securing retirement, funding education, or creating a financial safety net. Goal setting is crucial. The clearer your goals, the easier it is to determine how much you need to invest, in which assets, and what time frame you should aim for. Defining your financial goals will help you stay focused and motivated, ensuring that you make informed decisions along the way. Consider your goals for retirement, education, family, and any other significant life events. Managing risk and diversification. Risk management is a critical element of investing. Every investment carries a certain degree of risk, whether it's market volatility, economic downturns, or specific asset risks. However, not all risks are created equal, and understanding your risk tolerance is key. If you are young and have a long investment horizon, you may be more comfortable taking on higher risks with the potential for higher returns. Conversely, if you are closer to retirement, you may want to adopt a more conservative investment strategy to preserve your wealth. Understanding your personal risk tolerance allows you to make decisions that align with your comfort level and future needs. Diversification is another fundamental principle of investing. By spreading your investments across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and commodities, you reduce the risk of losing money due to a downturn in any single market or sector. A diversified portfolio allows you to manage risk while still achieving long-term growth. The goal is to balance higher risk, higher reward investments with lower risk, more stable options, creating a well-rounded approach that maximizes your potential for financial security. Think of diversification as not putting all your eggs in one basket, investing for everyone. A common misconception is that investing is only for the wealthy. In reality, anyone can start investing regardless of income level. Many investment options such as retirement accounts, 401k, IRA, mutual funds and exchange-traded funds, ETFs, allow you to begin with small contributions over time. Even small amounts invested regularly can grow significantly due to compounding. The key is to start as early as possible, stay consistent, and make regular contributions to your investment accounts. The power of long-term investing is that you don't need to have large sums of money to begin. What matters most is getting started. Explore low-cost index funds, fractional shares, and robo-advisors to begin your investment journey. Continuous learning and education. One of the most important aspects of investing is continuous learning. The world of investing can be complex, with various asset classes, market conditions, and investment vehicles to choose from. To make informed decisions, it's essential to educate yourself about the basics of investing. Read books, attend seminars, listen to podcasts, and follow financial experts who can help you build your knowledge. The more you learn, the better equipped you are to make smart investment choices and avoid costly mistakes. Stay informed about market trends, economic indicators, and investment strategies. Retirement planning. Retirement planning is one of the most common reasons people invest. The goal is to build a nest egg that will provide you with enough income to live comfortably during retirement. Investing in retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA allows you to take advantage of tax advantages and compound growth. By contributing regularly to these accounts and selecting the right investment options based on your retirement goals, you are creating a stable financial future. Retirement planning is about ensuring that you don't outlive your savings and can enjoy your later years without financial stress. Consider factors like life expectancy, healthcare costs, and inflation when planning for retirement. Investing in education. In addition to retirement savings, investing in education is another valuable way to invest in your future. Whether you're investing in your own education or that of a child, knowledge and skills are among the most valuable assets you can acquire. Higher education and specialized skills often lead to better job opportunities, higher earnings, and long-term financial stability. Investing in education is a way to increase your earning potential and open doors to new opportunities that can provide a strong foundation for future wealth. Explore options like 529 plans and scholarships to fund education. Real estate investments. Real estate is another popular investment option for building long-term wealth. Investing in property allows you to diversify your portfolio and potentially earn passive income through rental properties. Real estate investments can also appreciate over time, providing you with a substantial return on investment. However, it's important to research the market carefully, understand the risks involved, and have a strategy for managing your properties to maximize profitability. Consider factors like property taxes, maintenance costs, and rental income when investing in real estate. Inflation and its impact. Investing in your future also means being mindful of the impact of inflation. Over time, inflation erodes the purchasing power of your money, making it important to invest in assets that can outpace inflation, such as stocks and real estate. Keeping your savings in low-interest accounts, such as savings accounts or money market accounts, may not provide the growth you need to maintain your purchasing power in the future. By investing in inflation-beating assets, you ensure that your money grows faster than inflation, preserving its value over time. The power of compound interest. The power of compound interest cannot be overstated when investing for the future. When you invest in assets that generate interest, dividends, or capital gains, those earnings are reinvested to generate even more earnings over time. This process can significantly increase the value of your investments. Compounding is especially powerful when it starts early, giving your money more time to grow. To maximize the benefits of compounding, it's important to start investing as early as possible, remain patient, and allow your investments to grow steadily. Financial freedom and control. One of the greatest advantages of investing is the sense of financial freedom and control it provides. When you invest in assets that generate returns, you are no longer dependent solely on earned income. Your investments start working for you, generating passive income and growing your wealth. This financial independence allows you to make choices that align with your values, pursue opportunities that bring you joy, and create the lifestyle you want. Investing gives you the freedom to live life on your own terms. Patience in investing. Another key element of investing is understanding the importance of patience. Investing is not a get-rich-quick strategy. It's about building wealth over time. Market fluctuations, economic downturns, and short-term volatility are all part of the process. The most successful investors are those who remain patient, stick to their strategy, and avoid reacting to short-term market changes. Patience allows you to weather the ups and downs of the market and stay focused on your long-term objectives. Reinvesting. Earnings. Reinvesting the earnings from your investments is another strategy for accelerating wealth growth. Instead of taking profits out of your investment accounts, reinvest them to generate additional returns. For example, reinvesting dividends or capital gains into the same or other investments allows your portfolio to grow more quickly. Reinvestment accelerates compounding, allowing your wealth to grow exponentially over time. This strategy is key to achieving long-term financial success. Estate planning. Estate planning is an important part of investing in your future. As you build wealth, it's essential to consider how your assets will be distributed after you're gone. Creating a will, establishing a trust, and working with a financial advisor to plan for the transfer of wealth ensures that your assets go to the people or causes you care about. Estate planning also allows you to minimize taxes and avoid legal complications for your heirs, making sure that your wealth is preserved and passed on according to your wishes. Tax efficiency. Tax efficiency is another important factor to consider when investing. Taxes can take a significant portion of your investment gains, so it's essential to understand how different investments are taxed and to structure your portfolio accordingly. Tax-advantaged accounts like Roth IRAs or 401ks can help you minimize taxes and maximize your returns. Working with a tax advisor or financial planner can help you optimize your investment strategy to reduce your tax burden. Financial literacy. Investing in your future also involves taking responsibility for your financial education. The more you understand about different investment options, financial markets and economic trends, the better decisions you can make about where to allocate your money. Education enables you to evaluate risks, understand the potential rewards, and choose investments that align with your goals. By becoming more financially literate, you put yourself in a better position to make wise investment choices that support your long-term success. Continuously seek knowledge and stay informed about personal finance. In conclusion, investing in your future is a vital step toward achieving financial independence and security. It requires a clear understanding of your goals, a well-thought-out strategy, patience, and a commitment to learning and growth. Whether it's through retirement savings, real estate, or investing in education, putting your money to work today creates opportunities for a better tomorrow. By starting early, diversifying your investments, and staying focused on your long-term objectives, you can build wealth, protect your financial future, and achieve the life you desire. Chapter 13. The Psychology of Money. The psychology of money plays a significant role in how we approach and manage our finances. Money is not just a tool for purchasing goods and services. It is deeply intertwined with our emotions, values, beliefs, and identity. Understanding the psychology behind our financial decisions can help us make better choices, break unhealthy financial habits, and achieve long-term financial stability. How we think about money matters. The way we think about and interact with money affects how we earn, spend, save, and invest, ultimately determining our financial success. Our relationship with money often begins in childhood, shaped by experiences and lessons from our parents, culture, and society. The attitudes we develop about money, whether it's scarcity, abundance, fear, or security, can have a lasting impact on our financial behaviors throughout life. For instance, individuals who grew up in environments where money was scarce may develop a fear-based mentality, causing them to hoard money and avoid spending. Conversely, those who experience financial abundance may develop a more relaxed attitude toward money, potentially leading to overspending or taking money for granted. Mindset. Scarcity versus abundance. One of the most common psychological factors affecting our relationship with money is our mindset. A scarcity mindset makes people believe there is never enough money, leading to anxiety, stress, and poor financial decisions. They become preoccupied with saving and hoarding, constantly fearing loss. On the other hand, an abundance mindset involves the belief that there is plenty of money available and that wealth is achievable through creativity, resourcefulness, and persistence. People with this mindset tend to be more open to opportunities and have a healthier, more balanced approach to money. They see potential for growth and are less driven by fear. The role of emotions. Emotions play a powerful role in financial decision-making. Many financial decisions are not made rationally, but are driven by emotions like fear, guilt, excitement, and envy. For example, fear of missing out, FOMO, can lead to impulsive spending, while fear of loss can prevent people from taking calculated risks with investments. Guilt about past financial mistakes can lead to oversaving or avoiding spending even on necessities. Learning to recognize and manage these emotions is crucial for sound financial decisions. Cognitive biases and behavioral economics. Behavioral economics helps us understand how cognitive biases impact financial decisions. These are systematic errors in thinking that affect judgment and decision-making. The anchoring effect, for example, is when individuals rely too heavily on the first piece of information they receive. Loss aversion is the tendency to feel the pain of losing money more intensely than the pleasure of gaining it, leading to risk avoidance. Recognizing these biases is the first step to mitigating their influence. Self-control and financial discipline. Self-control is essential for financial discipline. It's the ability to delay gratification and make long-term beneficial decisions. People who struggle with self-control may be more prone to impulsive spending, living paycheck to paycheck, or accumulating debt. Developing better self-control involves awareness of spending habits, setting clear financial goals, and creating supportive systems like budgeting and automated savings. Credit and debt, a psychological trap. The way we perceive and use credit is also influenced by psychology. Credit cards can trigger feelings of freedom and power, leading to a cycle of debt. Understanding the psychological appeal of credit and recognizing the long-term consequences of debt is crucial for a healthy financial life. Responsible credit card use and debt management are essential skills. Social comparison and financial behavior. Social comparison can significantly affect our financial behavior. Comparing our financial situation with others can lead to feelings of inadequacy or competition, resulting in overspending or making decisions based on appearances rather than personal values. Social media can exacerbate this tendency. Developing financial independence and focusing on personal goals are key to avoiding this trap. Financial freedom and its psychological implications. Financial freedom often means the ability to retire early or pursue passions without financial constraints. However, the pursuit of this freedom can bring psychological challenges. The pressure to save aggressively or avoid all debt can create stress and burnout. Finding a balance between pursuing financial freedom and enjoying the present moment is essential. Financial security and well-being. While financial security is important for well-being, happiness doesn't solely come from money. People who solely focus on achieving financial security may still find themselves unfulfilled. Financial security should be a means to enable freedom, health, and happiness, not the ultimate goal itself. Money, power, and identity. Money can be a source of power. Accumulating wealth can provide a sense of control, but an unhealthy attachment to money can lead to greed and unethical behavior. Similarly, money can become tied to our identity, leading to unhealthy behaviors like overspending to impress others. Recognizing that money is a tool, not a reflection of our worth, is crucial for a healthy relationship with it. Saving, investing, and the fear of failure. Psychological factors influence how we approach saving and investing. Some are comfortable, saving for long-term goals, while others prioritize present enjoyment. The fear of financial failure can also be paralyzing, preventing people from investing or taking risks. Overcoming this fear requires a shift in mindset, viewing failures as learning opportunities, setting boundaries, and managing expectations. Managing the psychology of money involves setting boundaries. This includes defining spending limits, acceptable debt levels, and financial commitments. Setting boundaries prevents impulsive decisions and ensures your money works for you. It also means learning to say no to things that don't align with your values or financial goals. Financial independence, a balanced perspective. While financial independence is a worthy goal, it shouldn't become an obsession. It should be a tool for creating choices and opportunities, not something that comes at the expense of other important aspects of life, wealth and emotional well-being. Wealth can bring positive emotions, but also isolation, guilt, or anxiety. Learning to manage these emotions is key to a fulfilling and balanced life. This involves developing a healthy relationship with wealth and recognizing that it's not the sole source of happiness. Childhood experiences and financial habits. Our childhood experiences significantly impact our current financial behaviors. Early exposure to financial conflict or poor financial decisions can shape our anxieties and habits around money. Recognizing these early influences allows us to break negative patterns and develop healthier ones. Money as a tool for managing uncertainty. Money can be a tool for managing uncertainty and anxiety. While a sense of security is comforting, money alone cannot eliminate all stress. Finding balance in how we view money as security can help us build a healthier relationship with wealth, work, money, and well-being. Our relationship with work is often intertwined with our relationship with money. This can lead to overwork and an unhealthy obsession with wealth accumulation. Conversely, some may avoid work due to negative associations with money. Finding a healthy balance between work and financial pursuits is crucial for overall well-being. Risk, loss, and growth. The fear of losing money can prevent us from taking necessary risks. However, calculated risks are essential for financial and personal growth. Learning to assess risks wisely and diversify investments can help us overcome this fear and achieve our long-term goals. Instant gratification versus delayed gratification. The desire for instant gratification can lead to impulsive spending and hinder long-term savings. Understanding the importance of delayed gratification in building wealth is crucial. Creating systems like automatic savings and setting long-term goals can help us resist impulsive temptations. Money as self-expression. Some use money as a form of self-expression, striving to project a certain image. This can lead to overspending and financial insecurity. Recognizing that money is not a reflection of our worth can free us from societal pressures and allow for more authentic financial decisions. Money and personal achievement. Money can be tied to our sense of personal achievement. While the desire for financial success can drive hard work, it can also foster unhealthy competition. Defining success on our own terms, rather than solely by financial metrics, is key to a more fulfilling journey. Financial stress and mental health. Financial stress can significantly impact mental health. Addressing the emotional side of finances, seeking financial counseling and implementing budgeting strategies can reduce stress and promote healthier decision-making. Money, freedom or restriction. Money can represent either freedom or restriction, depending on our perception. Viewing money as a tool for creating opportunities rather than a source of stress fosters a more positive and empowered relationship with it. Generational wealth and its psychological impact. Generational wealth can bring its own set of psychological pressures. Those who inherit wealth may feel pressure to maintain or grow it, while those from less affluent backgrounds may feel pressure to prove themselves. Recognizing these dynamics allows for more authentic financial choices, control, balance, and financial health. The desire to control money or the fear of losing control can influence our behaviors. Finding a healthy balance between control and flexibility is essential for long-term financial health. Striving for balance reduces anxiety and leads to smarter decisions. The concept of enough. Many struggle with the desire for more, never feeling truly satisfied with their financial situation. Defining what enough means personally and embracing contentment is crucial for a healthier mindset. Shame, guilt, and financial setbacks. Shame and guilt can hinder financial recovery after setbacks. Viewing setbacks as learning experiences and focusing on positive actions can help break free from these negative emotions. Social comparison and financial insecurity. Social comparison can fuel insecurity, especially regarding finances. Focusing on personal goals and progress rather than comparing ourselves to others is essential for building a healthy financial life. Financial education and empowerment. Financial education is crucial for overcoming psychological barriers related to money. Greater knowledge about personal finance empowers us to make informed decisions and reduces anxiety surrounding financial uncertainty. The evolving relationship with money. Our relationship with money is constantly evolving. Regularly reassessing our attitudes toward money and adjusting our strategies is important for maintaining a healthy and fulfilling financial life. Conclusion. The psychology of money is a complex interplay of emotions, beliefs, and behaviors. By understanding these factors, we can make more informed decisions, break harmful patterns, and build a secure financial future. Developing financial literacy, cultivating a positive mindset, and addressing psychological barriers are key steps in achieving financial success and long-term security. Approaching money with awareness, intention, and balance creates a life of financial freedom and fulfillment. Chapter 14. Mindful Spending. Mindful spending is a conscious and intentional approach to managing your finances. It involves being fully present and aware of every financial decision you make, ensuring that each expense aligns with your values, goals, and long-term objectives. Mindful spending isn't about deprivation or restriction. It's about making thoughtful choices that reflect what truly matters to you, fostering greater financial stability, satisfaction, and fulfillment. Cultivating awareness. The foundation of mindful spending is awareness. We often make purchases on autopilot, driven by impulse, habit, or external influences rather than conscious thought. These unconscious spending patterns can lead to financial regret and a sense of being out of control. By cultivating awareness of where your money goes, you gain the power to identify areas for improvement and make more intentional decisions. Track your spending, review bank statements, and question each purchase. Ask yourself, does this align with my values and goals? This self-awareness is the first step towards taking control of your finances, needs versus wants. A core principle of mindful spending is distinguishing between needs and wants. Needs are the essentials for well-being: housing, food, healthcare, transportation. Wants are non-essential items or services that provide enjoyment, convenience, or status. While enjoying life's pleasures is important, mindful spending requires prioritizing needs and ensuring wants don't overshadow them. This distinction empowers you to make better decisions about where to allocate your resources. Emotional spending. B. Mindful of emotional triggers that influence spending. Stress, boredom, frustration, and even happiness can lead to emotional spending, resulting in regret and financial strain. Recognize these triggers and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Instead of retail therapy, try exercise, meditation, or connecting with loved ones. Budgeting for success. A budget is an indispensable tool for mindful spending. It allows you to allocate resources to what matters most while staying within your means. A budget provides a framework for both short-term and long-term expenses, guiding spending and saving decisions. It empowers you to avoid impulse purchases and focus on your most meaningful goals. Use budgeting apps or traditional methods. The key is to find a system that works for you and stick with it, enjoying simple pleasures. Mindful spending allows you to savor life's simple pleasures without guilt. By making conscious choices, you can prioritize experiences that bring genuine joy and fulfillment, such as travel, time with loved ones, or pursuing hobbies. These experiences often create more lasting happiness than material possessions. Debt management. Mindful spending encourages debt avoidance. Accumulating debt can create stress and hinder financial goals. By being mindful, you can avoid using credit cards or loans for non-essential purchases. Focus on living within your means, saving for future purchases, and avoiding unnecessary financial burdens. Values-based spending. Align your purchases with your values. Every dollar you spend reflects what you prioritize. Mindful spending encourages you to consider how your financial decisions align with your personal values, such as sustainability, health, education, or community. Support ethical brands, purchase eco-friendly products, or donate to causes you care about. Long-term financial goals. Consider your long-term financial goals. Whether saving for retirement, buying a home, or building an emergency fund, you're spending. Decisions should support these objectives. Mindful spending requires considering the long-term impact of your purchases, ensuring you don't sacrifice future financial security for short-term desires. Time and energy management. Be intentional with your time and energy. We're constantly bombarded with advertisements encouraging consumption. Mindful spending requires filtering out these external influences and making choices based on what truly adds value to your life. Be selective with the brands, products, and services you engage with, choosing to spend your time and money on things that genuinely enhance your well-being. Embracing minimalism. Consider incorporating elements of minimalism. Minimalism is about simplifying your life by reducing excess and focusing on what truly adds value. Apply this to your spending by purchasing only essential or deeply meaningful items. Eliminating clutter and unnecessary possessions not only saves money, but also creates freedom and reduces stress. Questioning cultural norms. Challenge societal pressures that encourage excessive consumption. Mindful spending empowers you to define success and happiness on your own terms. Focus on what brings you genuine joy and contentment rather than buying things to impress others. Break free from consumerist culture and prioritize your personal values. Technology as a tool. Use technology mindfully. Budgeting apps, expense trackers, and discount finders can be valuable tools. However, technology can also tempt us to overspend, especially with online shopping and social media. Use technology strategically to manage your finances, but be aware of its potential pitfalls. Shifting your perspective on money. View money as a tool, not an end in itself. See it as a resource to improve your life and achieve your goals, rather than something to be hoarded or spent recklessly. This shift in perspective creates a more balanced and fulfilling relationship with your finances. Building financial confidence. Mindful spending cultivates financial confidence. Making intentional decisions based on your values and goals empowers you and creates a sense of control over your financial life. This confidence enables smarter decisions, reduces financial anxiety, and strengthens your ability to achieve your objectives. Reducing financial stress. Mindful spending reduces financial stress. Aligning your spending with your goals and values creates financial security and peace of mind. This reduces anxiety and enhances overall well-being. Continuous practice and adaptation. Mindful spending is an ongoing practice. Your financial goals, priorities, and circumstances will change over time. Regularly reassess your values, goals, and budget to ensure your financial decisions remain aligned with what matters most. This continuous process allows for growth, refinement, and lasting financial security. Gratitude and appreciation. Cultivate gratitude. Focusing on purchases that truly add value fosters appreciation for what you already have. Acknowledge your abundance rather than constantly desiring more. This contentment reduces the craving for new possessions and increases satisfaction. Prioritizing financial goals. Mindful spending helps prioritize financial goals. It's easy to get sidetracked by immediate desires, but mindful spending keeps your long-term objectives in focus. Whether building an emergency fund, saving for a down payment, or investing for retirement, prioritizing these goals ensures your money is used strategically. Enhancing well-being. Mindful spending enhances overall well-being by reducing financial stress. Gaining control over your finances and aligning your spending with your values creates security and reduces anxiety, leading to a more fulfilling life. Building positive habits. Mindful spending creates lasting positive habits. Consistent, intentional choices lead to better financial decisions and more effective management. These habits contribute to financial independence, greater savings, and comfortable living. Quality over quantity. Prioritize quality over quantity. Invest in fewer, high-quality items that provide long-term value rather than accumulating cheaper, disposable products. This reduces clutter and focuses your resources on what truly enhances your life. Long-term vision of happiness. Align your spending with your long-term vision of happiness and fulfillment. Focus on what brings lasting joy, whether it's experiences, relationships, or personal growth. Invest in these areas rather than seeking momentary gratification from material possessions. Sustainable financial practices. Mindful spending promotes sustainability. Consider the broader impact of your financial decisions. Choose sustainable and ethical products that align with your values, contributing to a positive impact on the environment and society. Redefining enough. Mindful spending helps you redefine enough. In a consumer-driven society, it's easy to lose sight of contentment. Reflect on your needs, wants, and desires to recognize when you've reached a point of satisfaction, freeing yourself from the endless pursuit of more. Creating a mindful spending plan. Develop a mindful spending plan. Go beyond simply listing expenses. Consider how your spending contributes to your happiness, well-being, and financial health. Ensure your money supports the life you want to live. Financial confidence and independence. Mindful spending builds financial confidence and independence. Making intentional choices empowers you and creates a sense of ownership over your financial situation. This leads to greater security and control over your financial future. Mindful budgeting. Practice mindful budgeting. View your budget as a tool for freedom, not restriction. Intentionally allocate resources to support your well-being while being conscious of areas to cut back. This balanced approach allows for a fulfilling life without financial strain. Prioritizing future goals. Mindful spending helps you prioritize future goals. Shift your focus from immediate desires to long-term aspirations. Make strategic choices that support your future vision, whether it's saving, investing, or building a secure foundation. Finding peace and contentment. Mindful spending cultivates peace and contentment. Free yourself from the pressure of societal expectations and consumerism. Focus on your own values and needs, creating an authentic and fulfilling life, living in the present moment. Mindful spending encourages present moment awareness. Resist the urge to constantly think about the next purchase. Slow down, appreciate what you have, and find satisfaction in your current financial situation. Creating financial security. Mindful spending builds financial security. Make thoughtful decisions that not only enhance your present life, but also build a stable future. Allocate funds to savings, debt reduction, and long-term investments, preparing yourself for unexpected events. Reducing unnecessary commitments. Review and reduce unnecessary financial commitments. Identify and eliminate subscriptions, memberships, or services you don't use or need. Redirect those funds towards more meaningful purposes. Conclusion. Mindful spending is a transformative practice that empowers you to take control of your financial life. By being aware of your spending, aligning it with your values, and making intentional decisions, you can achieve financial stability, peace of mind, and long-term success. Prioritize what truly matters, enjoy life's simple pleasures, and build a secure financial future free from the pressures of consumerism. Through consistent practice, you'll find greater satisfaction and contentment in your financial decisions, leading to a more fulfilling life. Chapter 15. Consistency is key. Consistency reigns supreme as one of the most potent principles for attaining enduring success in any facet of life, particularly in the realm of finances. Whether your objective is to accumulate savings, amass wealth, or realize a specific financial ambition, the cornerstone of success lies in your capacity to execute consistent actions over time. Small daily strides, when compounded, culminate in substantial outcomes. In the sphere of personal finance, consistency signifies showing up day after day, making astute decisions, and adhering to your blueprint even when confronted with challenges or when immediate results remain elusive. Building habits, the foundation of financial consistency. The foremost aspect of consistency in finances revolves around cultivating habits. Financial triumph isn't about sporadic grand gestures, it's about establishing daily habits that harmonize with your objectives. Whether it's consistently setting aside a portion of your income, meticulously tracking expenditures, or diligently reviewing your budget, these seemingly small actions, when repeated over time, construct a robust foundation for your financial future. The key is to automate these habits, weaving them seamlessly into your routine, thereby minimizing the mental exertion needed to maintain your trajectory. Patience and emotional discipline, navigating the path to financial success. One of the most formidable hurdles people encounter in their pursuit of consistency is conquering impatience. The yearning for swift results can often sabotage our progress, especially in an era dominated by instant gratification. However, amassing wealth and realizing financial aspirations takes time. It necessitates a long-term perspective and the patience to persevere with your strategy, even when the rewards remain unseen. Consistency serves as your compass, keeping you focused on your goals and shielding you from the temptation to abandon your efforts when progress appears sluggish. Furthermore, consistency entails managing your emotions. Many financial choices are swayed by emotions such as fear, greed, or excitement. These emotions can instigate impulsive actions, such as making unplanned purchases or selling investments, out of panic. Maintaining consistency in your financial actions necessitates making decisions based on logic and your long-term aims, rather than succumbing to fleeting emotions. This emotional discipline empowers you to remain grounded and make rational, well-considered decisions that propel you closer to your goals. Setting clear goals, a roadmap for financial consistency. Establishing clear goals is paramount for sustaining consistency. Without a well-defined vision of what you aspire to achieve, it's easy to become sidetracked or lose heart. Having clearly articulated financial goals, such as settling debts, saving for a house, or investing for retirement, provides you with a roadmap to follow. These goals offer direction and purpose, assisting you in maintaining consistency in your endeavors. It's crucial to revisit and refine your goals periodically, ensuring they remain pertinent and inspiring as you progress. Automation and tracking, tools for consistent financial management. One of the most effective strategies to maintain consistency is automating your finances. Automation eliminates the need for constant decision-making and guarantees that your money is channeled toward your financial goals without requiring conscious effort. For example, establishing automatic transfers to your savings account or investment fund facilitates consistent saving even when you're preoccupied or distracted. Automation alleviates the pressure, simplifying the task of staying on track. Another key to consistency is tracking your progress regularly. Periodically reviewing your financial status allows you to gauge how far you've come and identify areas where adjustments may be needed. Tracking your income, expenses, savings, and investments furnishes valuable insights into your financial habits and keeps you accountable. It also affords you the chance to celebrate small victories, which fuels motivation and reinforces the significance of staying consistent. Overcoming setbacks and maintaining discipline, essential for consistent progress. A frequent pitfall in the quest for consistency is the inclination to surrender after a setback. Financial goals can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when confronted with unforeseen expenses or challenges. However, consistency isn't about flawlessness, it's about progress. When things don't unfold as planned, it's crucial to promptly return to your path rather than giving up altogether. A solitary setback doesn't define your financial journey, but your ability to rebound and continue moving forward does. Consistency in financial matters also demands discipline. Financial discipline entails making decisions that align with your goals, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. It may involve resisting the urge to spend on non-essential items, adhering to a budget, or steering clear of high-interest debt. Developing discipline requires time and effort, but it's the cornerstone of consistent financial behavior. Over time, as you cultivate financial discipline, it becomes easier to make decisions that bolster your long-term success. The power of compounding and avoiding lifestyle inflation. Benefits of consistent financial habits. The power of consistency becomes evident in the concept of compound growth. Whether you're saving for retirement or investing in the stock market, the advantages of consistency are magnified over time. The more consistently you save and invest, the more your money multiplies. Compound interest enables your savings to earn interest on the accumulated interest, leading to exponential growth. The key is to begin early and continue contributing. Even when progress seems minimal, consistency in your savings and investments ensures that you harness the power of compounding. Consistency also helps you circumvent the detrimental effects of lifestyle inflation. As your income rises, it can be tempting to elevate your lifestyle by acquiring more expensive items or indulging in luxuries. However, if you uphold consistent financial habits, such as saving and budgeting, you can avert overspending and remain focused on your long-term goals. This enables you to augment your wealth without succumbing to the trap of spending your entire earnings. Confidence and self-control. Fruits of financial consistency. One of the most significant benefits of consistency is the confidence it instills. As you persistently take small, deliberate actions toward your financial goals, you begin to witness results. This progress cultivates confidence in your capacity to manage your finances and achieve your objectives. When you're consistent, you gain a sense of control over your financial future, knowing that each decision propels you closer to your goals. This confidence empowers you to make even better decisions in the future. Integrating consistency into your financial habits also nurtures self-control. Financial self-control signifies being able to make choices that are in your best interest, even when faced with temptations or distractions. Consistency in your financial habits requires you to prioritize long-term benefits over short-term desires, aiding you in avoiding unnecessary expenses or impulsive purchases. Over time, self-control becomes ingrained, allowing you to make judicious financial decisions effortlessly. Adaptability, mentorship, and self-compassion, maintaining consistency in a changing landscape. An important facet of consistency is the capacity to adapt when necessary. While consistency is about adhering to a plan, it also involves being flexible enough to adjust when circumstances change. Life is unpredictable, and your financial situation may shift due to a change in income, an unexpected expense, or a goal. Being consistent doesn't equate to rigidly following a plan without deviation. It signifies consistently evaluating and adjusting your strategy to ensure you remain on course toward your goals. Mentorship and accountability can also play a crucial role in maintaining consistency. Having someone to guide you and hold you accountable can help you remain committed to your financial goals. Whether it's a financial advisor, a trusted friend, or a mentor, having someone who encourages you to stay consistent can make a profound difference. Regular check-ins and discussions about your financial progress provide the support and motivation needed to stay on course. Consistency doesn't demand perfection. It's vital to be kind to yourself and acknowledge that mistakes will occur along the way. What truly matters is your response. If you miss a payment or overspend in a month, don't allow it to derail your entire plan. Instead, acknowledge the mistake, adjust your behavior, and keep moving forward. The key isn't to strive for perfection, but to remain committed to consistent, positive action over time. Realistic expectations, values-based decisions, and overcoming obstacles, further aspects of financial consistency. Another important element of consistency is setting realistic expectations. It's easy to become discouraged if you anticipate rapid results or instant success. Achieving financial goals, such as paying off debt, building an investment portfolio, or saving for a major purchase, takes time. By setting realistic expectations, you cultivate patience and resilience, which helps you remain consistent even when progress seems slow. Remember that the journey to financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. Consistency also involves making financial decisions that reflect your values and priorities. When you align your spending, saving, and investing habits with your values, it becomes easier to make decisions that are consistent with your long-term vision. Whether it's choosing to spend less on material possessions or prioritizing savings for a home or retirement, making values-based financial decisions ensures that your actions consistently support the life you envision. Finally, consistency is key to overcoming obstacles and setbacks in your financial journey. Life will inevitably present challenges, such as unexpected expenses, job changes, or financial emergencies. However, maintaining a consistent approach, whether that means continuing to save, adhering to your budget, or seeking financial advice, helps you surmount these challenges. By maintaining consistency, you build resilience and adaptability, ensuring that your financial journey stays on track regardless of life's curveballs. The ripple effect of consistency, mindset, habits, and generational impact. Consistency plays a pivotal role in shaping your financial mindset. It fosters a growth-oriented attitude that empowers you to overcome setbacks and challenges. When you're consistent in your efforts, you're constantly learning and evolving. Each small decision, even if it seems insignificant at the time, contributes to a mindset that views challenges as opportunities for growth. Consistency builds mental resilience, enabling you to adapt to changing financial circumstances and remain focused on long-term success. The power of consistency manifests in the habits it creates over time. Financial success isn't a one-time event. It's the culmination of daily consistent actions that compound over months and years. By adhering to your financial plan, even when it's challenging, you're establishing habits that benefit your future self. The more you practice these habits, the more automatic they become, and the less effort they require. This transition from effortful action to automatic behavior is one of the key reasons why consistency is so powerful. It eventually becomes second nature. Consistency as a shield and a catalyst, weathering economic storms and seizing opportunities. One of the greatest advantages of consistent financial habits is the ability to weather economic fluctuations. In periods of market downturns or personal financial challenges, consistency ensures you maintain your course. For instance, if you consistently save and invest, you may not be immune to short-term setbacks, but you'll be better positioned to recover. A consistent financial plan builds the financial resilience necessary to face adversity with confidence, knowing you've laid the groundwork for a stable future. Consistency also allows you to capitalize on opportunities as they arise. When you've been consistent in your savings or investments, you create a financial cushion that enables you to take calculated risks when the right opportunities present themselves. This could mean seizing an investment opportunity, purchasing a property, or starting a business. Without the consistency of regular savings and financial discipline, these opportunities may pass by because you haven't prepared yourself financially to take advantage of them. In addition to seizing opportunities, consistency helps you avoid financial pitfalls. It prevents you from making rash, impulsive decisions that could lead to debt or financial instability. For example, maintaining a consistent budget helps you avoid overspending, while consistent saving ensures you have an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses. By adhering to your financial plan and remaining consistent, you protect yourself from common traps that can derail financial success. The motivational power of progress, financial literacy, and debt management. Another advantage of consistency is that it gives you a sense of progress. Often, people feel overwhelmed by their financial goals because the path to success seems long and uncertain. However, when you break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps and take consistent action toward them, you start to see incremental progress. This progress, while sometimes slow, is a powerful motivator. It reassures you that you're on the right track and reinforces your commitment to your goals. Building wealth through consistent actions requires self-reflection. Regularly reviewing your financial habits and progress ensures you're staying on track and making adjustments as needed. Over time, you'll encounter new financial challenges, changes in your income, or shifts in your priorities. Being consistent doesn't mean clinging to a rigid plan no matter what. It means continuously assessing your progress, adapting your strategies, and remaining committed to your overarching goals. Consistency also helps you develop financial literacy. The more you consistently engage with your finances, whether by tracking your spending, reading about investing, or learning about budgeting, the more knowledgeable you become. This ongoing learning process empowers you to make smarter decisions with your money and strengthens your financial confidence. By committing to the consistent pursuit of financial education, you continually improve your ability to navigate complex financial situations. In the context of investing, consistency is especially important. Investing is a long-term game that requires patience and persistence. Whether you're investing in stocks, bonds, real estate, or retirement accounts, the key to success is making regular contributions over time. Consistently investing, regardless of market conditions, allows you to take advantage of dollar-cost averaging, which helps mitigate the impact of market volatility. Consistency ensures you stay the course and reap the rewards of compounded returns. Consistency is also critical when it comes to debt management. Paying off debt can be a daunting task, but making consistent payments toward your debts, especially high-interest ones like credit cards, helps you chip away at the balance. The key is to remain consistent, making regular payments that reduce your debt over time rather than succumbing to the temptation of borrowing more or delaying payments. Small, consistent steps lead to financial freedom, allowing you to eventually pay off your debts and reduce financial stress. Security, positive outlook, learning from mistakes, and building trust. The holistic impact of consistency. In the journey to financial independence, consistency builds a sense of security. The more you consistently contribute to your savings, and investments, the more you create a safety net for yourself and your family. This financial security provides peace of mind, knowing that you're prepared for emergencies, major life changes, or retirement. Consistency ensures you have the resources to handle unexpected expenses without derailing your financial stability or your long-term goals. Moreover, consistency in spending can prevent the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. By developing a consistent budgeting habit, you can control your spending and prioritize what truly matters. Whether it's reducing discretionary expenses, cutting back on luxury purchases, or eliminating wasteful spending, consistent spending habits allow you to make better financial decisions that promote financial health. This discipline helps you live within your means, giving you the freedom to save and invest for your future. Consistency also helps you maintain a positive financial outlook. When you make small, positive financial decisions on a daily basis, you build momentum. Even on days when you don't feel like working toward your financial goals, the habit of consistency keeps you moving forward. This momentum reinforces your commitment to your goals and helps you stay motivated, even when faced with setbacks or challenges. One of the most crucial aspects of consistency is learning from mistakes. It's natural to encounter obstacles or make errors along the way, whether it's overspending one month or making a poor investment. What matters is how you respond. Consistency doesn't mean perfection, it means showing up every day, even after you've fallen short. By learning from your mistakes, adjusting your approach, and continuing to take action, you maintain the momentum necessary for financial success. Consistency also helps you cultivate financial discipline. In a world filled with tempting advertisements and easy credit, it's easy to fall into bad financial habits. However, when you're consistent in your financial practices, such as saving, budgeting, and investing, you develop the discipline needed to avoid impulsive purchases and unnecessary debt. Financial discipline allows you to make choices that align with your long-term objectives, helping you stay focused on building wealth and securing your future. Another benefit of consistency is its ability to build a sense of trust in yourself and your financial abilities. The more consistent you are in following your financial plan, the more you begin to trust yourself to make smart decisions. This self-trust is empowering and reinforces your confidence in your ability to handle future financial challenges. With this trust, you can navigate financial decisions with greater assurance, knowing you have the skills and habits necessary to succeed. Consistency also fosters a sense of pride and accomplishment. As you consistently make progress toward your financial goals, you build a sense of achievement that can be incredibly motivating. Whether you're paying off debt, saving for a major purchase, or investing for retirement, consistent effort leads to tangible results. Celebrating these small wins along the way boosts your morale and keeps you motivated to continue striving for bigger goals. Leaving a legacy of financial wisdom, the intergenerational impact of consistency. Lastly, consistency in finances helps you pass on good habits to others, especially to your children or loved ones. By modeling consistent financial behavior, you teach others the importance of budgeting, saving, and investing. This not only benefits them in the long run, but creates a cycle of positive financial habits that can last for generations. The impact of consistency extends beyond your own financial well-being. It can influence the financial futures of those around you. In conclusion, consistency is the bedrock of financial success. By making small, consistent efforts each day, you build habits that lead to long-term wealth, security, and financial freedom. Whether it's saving, investing, budgeting, or managing debt, consistency helps you stay on track and make steady progress toward your goals. It empowers you to make wise decisions, overcome setbacks, and ultimately achieve the financial stability you desire. Consistency is key, and with it, you can unlock your financial potential. You now hold the key to mastering your mouth, mind, mood, and money. By taking control of these 4 areas, you've unlocked the path to a life of true success and fulfillment. Remember, every choice you make today shapes the future you'll live tomorrow. Keep applying what you've learned, stay disciplined, and watch as your life transforms. The power to change is in your hands. Go out and make it happen. Thanks for listening to or reading this from Audiobooks LOA.